Welcome to a special Creep Us to Hell, the podcast for all the weirdos and queerdos. I am your 105 mediocre drag queen host, Formaldehyde. And I'm, of course, joined with your grandma's like shaky chihuahua that you think is on the edge of death, Franco.
That's
because that's the attitude he gives every time on these podcasts.
Description.
I'm also joined with, of course, the only straight guy that I will ever take orders from, Jason.
I know that is categorically not true.
Oh, it is. And then we've got the sex appeal of terror traders. We've got Jay.
Yes. Oh my God.
We've got the whole family.
Where's your harem at, Jay? Jay the Kid.
I know. I'm pounding on the doors.
Yes. No, hey, it's great. This is a cool mashup, right?
I know.
Yeah.
We've done this before, but this is like a very special episode.
Well, this is we're done.
Yeah.
The end of the year, right?
Yes,
so
we're getting to the end of the year. It came so fast.
It kind of did. Yeah.
It did.
And there's a lot to talk about, man, because, we just got done with Christmas To Dismember, which is our big winter con, I guess, horror con. And thank you to everybody
Yes,
came
thank
out
you
first
so
off.
much.
It was a
blast.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be fucking transparent. We didn't know if fucking anybody's gonna show up, right? So we had there was industry professionals out there,
right,
that said that you guys are fucking idiots to do a winter horror con. No one comes to these. And I'm like, oh, hold my beer, right?
Yeah.
So, but in the back of my head, I was like, I hope someone comes. Yeah. We had a good turnout though. It was fun.
It was. Yeah. I won't lie. I was a little shaky the day before we're all setting up because I was like, "Oh man, are we doing enough? Are we doing too much?"
Yeah,
you're right when you said like there was this weird air, like feeling in the air the day before that we're like, this could be a complete like big turnout, and we didn't do enough for the con, or we're doing so much that nobody's going to show up.
Yeah,
it was so nervous.
Sorry, I'm looking over here. Franco
what
and
are y'all
Jay
doing?
are sniffing pens.
Yeah, that seems right for them.
Look, it's late.
Maybe I'll give him some energy.
I like the way he just like motions his eyes at me. Like, are we doing it?
You want some of this?
And guess what? Soon, everybody, you're going to be able to fucking see this for live.
We won't do that.
We are building a
whole set.
Yeah, a whole set in there. It's we are actually we're digging below us. We're going into the Terror Trader dungeons. Or
Dungeon.
Or something like that.
The abyss.
And we're building a whole YouTube set, and we'll be doing these live.
Yeah, this is the last episode.
This is the last
The
episode.
last episode that you'll just hear us.
Yes,
Just audio. Yeah,
you'll be able to watch. Now, look, if you're like, well, I don't have YouTube. Wait, fuck, that's stupid. First off, everybody's got YouTube.
Yeah,
or like, I don't like watching podcasts. Don't worry, we're still going to put them on Spotify.
Yeah, we'll still be on.
So.
But now you get double the fun for the same price, which is free.
Which is free.
Which is free.
Yes.
Which of course, go ahead and.
Although Jay gets
subscribe
he gets
and stuff like
offerings every day at work and everything.
You do too.
Fuck off! I don't get nothing. Every day someone's bringing you like a casserole.
Right.
Or fucking, here's a whole 15-pound turkey I baked for you. What the fuck is going on?
I wish I just get unsolicited nudes.
So does Tummy.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
that is true.
Nudes are played out.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they really
I'm so
are.
over it.
I'm over it.
But yeah, so the con went good.
It went amazing.
So we had. Well, what do we talk about first on this? So we had a.
There were some different elements to this one.
We had everything. We had photo ops. We had celebrities. We had vendors.
Let's talk about these celebs real quick.
The celebs. Oh my God! What a list.
I love it. So our headliners was Dee Wallace and Barbara Crampton. You know, two sweethearts, right? Awesome. And I say headliners, but I don't know. Those were like our.
They were the biggest. They're the biggest names.
They're the draws.
They were definitely the biggest names and the more well known within the horror community.
Right. Then we had Andrew Divoff. We had
Wishmaster.
which was the Wishmaster.
The Wishmaster.
Scott McDonald, which was Jack Frost and all that stuff.
Lost Leatherface.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Brett Wagner there. So
Sweetheart.
Robert
too.
Bryan Wilson, Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah.
Eric Freeman, Part 2.
Yeah. So Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2.
Yep.
And then I love this because I get. Felissa Rose and Dave Sheridan, they hit me up. They're like, hey, we'd love to come. I'm like, hey, I'd love to have you,
Right.
But, and now we fucking 1,000% transparent on this, right? Yeah. They do cons like every 2 seconds, right?
Yeah, they are so involved.
Yes.
In any con around the world. They are there.
So I was worried, like, my biggest fear was like, well, we're still relatively new. We're not like fucking Monsterpalooza or something, right?
Sure,
we're going to pack it.
Not yet.
Not yet, thank you.
Not yet.
And so I was like, man, I hope they make the money that it's worth it, right?
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
My God.
dude.
Their lines were
filled 24/7. Yeah, 24/7. It was insane. I first walked into the con, and I'm all done up and everything like that. But I walk in, and I have never seen that little room that we have for all the celebrities and their signatures and all that. I had never seen it so packed before. Like even at the last one. I mean, we had great celebrities then, but holy crap, they brought it. They were so fun the whole weekend.
Fucking rad.
When I walked by the celebrity room for the first time, there was like a mosh pit.
Yeah,
and I couldn't see what was going on.
I know. I was like, I'll walk back around because it was so busy.
I motioned into the room. I'm like, what's going on? And it's just Dave and Felissa.
It was insane.
But I learned from them. So like I would sit there when the microphone for me to talk on, give them my announcements, which I don't know why. I love doing that.
It's so funny.
I think it's a power trip.
It really is.
All you thousands of people fucking listen to me right now, right?
And can I say, Gina has the most like Kmart associate over the intercom. It is so funny. I am so entertained.
Gina was built for those.
She was. Man. There was this one point saying, "I hope everybody's having a great time." I know people who aren't having a great time, and it listed all the people who lost credit cards. I was like, "That is so funny." It was so hilarious. She was so quick.
She's
on
like,
her feet.
"Attention shoppers, attention shoppers." You know, and she has that voice.
She does.
It's so crazy.
It very much was the Kmart associate on the intercom.
I laughed at that because Brett Wagner, the Lost Leatherface, is like, I do a lot of voiceover work, and I could get you a gig, and Gina's like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, it doesn't look like I wanted to be on some low rent Disney fucking.
It was so funny.
But
cracking up.
Yeah, but I sit there, so I studied them. I studied Felissa and Dave and watched them, and I know why exactly. No matter they do a con every week, my biggest fear is like no one wants to see them. They've already seen them last week or whatever.
Yeah.
The fan service those two get, right? Felissa for $40 going up here. I mean, she
autograph pictures. I mean,
rubbing them.
Doing everything.
Somebody just spilled his Red Bull all over.
Well, it is the last day on the show.
Yeah,
so.
and now he's using this mark.
He's using his hoodie.
Now he's using his hoodie to wipe it up.
What a mess! What a mess!
And now he's sniffing it. Okay, guys.
What a mess!
Sorry.
This is why we're hopping over to YouTube.
This is why we're doing this on film.
And by the way,
I'm doing shtick. Sorry,
I think I just made it significantly worse. But
so that's all sticky and shit.
The bubble got bigger.
But she would the fact that she was giving out her cell phone a few times to people.
Oh, I got her number. I full on have her number and been texting her. I love it. I love it.
So
she's insane. But,
she's awesome.
But what was funny too was that like she'd see how long the line is, and she'd walk down after she'd take a pause from pictures, autographs, and she'd walk down the line, and she would just go to each person complimenting them.
Yes.
Like who have you ever met who's just that friendly? I've never met anybody that was that friendly.
At one point, I was walking across to get Barbara's order for her lunch, and Felissa was telling the girl like, "Hey, I love that photo. Send it to me. Here's my number."
Yeah.
And I was like,
"Who fucking does that?
Who the fuck does that?"
It was so funny. Yeah, it was hilarious. I mean, she full on we were on her Instagram story and everything. She was just She is such a sweetheart.
Her
and same
Dave,
with Dave too.
Dave's great.
Yeah,
I get it now.
We made and I made an observation on Dave. I'm like, okay, man, why does Dave have a fucking line from hell too, right? And I mean, don't get me wrong, Dave, you're great. You're an awesome guy. But it's if Dave was, let me tell you this, if Dave was just dressed up civilian clothes, David, normal. Yeah, I don't think that line would be big. But
no,
he knows what people want. They want Officer Doofy, right?
He has figured it out.
Yes,
he's figured out what works, and he does it great. Because the whole time. Yeah, the whole time he was playing up Doofy, Officer Doofy, and I mean, amazing too. It was so funny.
He had that vacuum, he suck your fucking tits and shit.
Yeah,
right. And he would walk the con.
Yeah,
like he would
walk
just
the con.
Gather some people. And all the photo ops he went through. Just made some noise. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Him and Felissa both. They were walking around. They were complimenting people. They're taking photos. They're genuinely asking questions like, "How long did this make?" Like, how long did it take you to make this? What was your inspiration? I mean, just truly two of the sweetest people I've ever met. And they were completely human. I think that was what made them so likable,
100%.
was that they were just like anybody else.
Somebody came to the shop today, and they said to us, I think it was actually our buddy Gary, and he said, Felissa treats the fans like they're the fans,
right?
She's the fan,
right? 100%
of theirs. You know what I mean? And it translates, man. Those two absolutely killed it. And Jason, you said you learned a lot. I learned a lot too, man. And it's all about having people that are just relatable.
Yeah.
No egos, by the way.
No egos. Or
Dave was
eagles.
so cool.
No
and
egos.
I no disrespect to Dave, but I'm like, Dave was just here like months ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sure people are gonna love to see Dave, but I'm nowhere in my mind that I think Dave would have like a fucking Woodstock in front of his booth for the weekend.
Literally.
You know? But sure as shit, man. Good
It
for
was
him.
amazing. Yeah, no, it was. I was so happy about that. By the way,
So many nice people too. Andrew Divoff, what a gangster.
Oh,
he's
man.
so cool.
It's the nicest dude in the world.
Right,
By the
they
way,
all
I'm like,
were.
is he dying?
Dude, okay.
I
Like,
know.
he's so nice. He's
I
just
know.
like. He was just, he would go out of his way, like we're in the vehicles, like leaving the con.
Yeah.
He's running out, knocking on our windows. He's like, just want to say I'm so honored to be here. I'm like, it's over, but okay.
Yeah,
You know?
right.
So-
You're like, you don't have to thank me anymore. We're done.
We're having a little celebratory drink in the lobby. That's kind of become like a little tradition.
Little.
Yeah,
Right?
little. I was about to say little.
I'm
Yeah, little.
not
Oh
out
man,
this.
I
So,
was
I was
done
fucking
for.
hammered.
Right. Yeah. Well, I made it to the elevator, and in comes Andrew Divoff. It was the first time I was there to say hello.
Yeah.
The elevator closes. I introduce myself. We both couldn't figure out how to get upstairs. So what you do on this elevator, you need the room key,
Right,
To
which
access.
I find so annoying.
So
by the way,
annoying, right?
Can I just say?
Yes,
so,
thank you.
So he couldn't figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And he was being so nice, and he's tripping over the buttons. He can't figure it out. And for a brief moment, he goes,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?"
Yeah,
But
it's a
you-
long ass day. You just want
Right?
to get to your fucking
Right,
room.
but
Oh.
that moment, dude, it
Yeah.
chilled me because like you got Wishmaster Andrew.
got the
Yeah.
wish.
But
Yeah.
as soon as he figured it out,
Yeah.
it was just like, bring it in, brother. Here's
Right,
a hug.
yeah.
He was just so
Oh.
excited. But
Yeah, I have a little story too. Yeah, Felissa and Dave both just invited us all to dinner and stuff. So
Nice.
we're all in the little bar and dining area at the Marriott and stuff like that, and we're all having a good time. And then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go," and I was like, "All right, cool." And then they're like, "No, come with." They're like.
Uh-oh.
I know. I was like, oh my
shit.
god, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm
didn't
gonna
know
go.
what
I'm gonna go
happened.
up to my room too. But yeah, they were so sweet. They were like, no, we didn't want you to go by yourself into
Oh,
an
that's nice.
elevator. And I was
Wow,
like, oh, you
lame.
guys are so sweet.
Lame.
Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna tell me like a shit got
Honestly,
shit took a hard
I
right.
wouldn't have been surprised. I mean, Felissa was so hot that weekend.
She was.
Holy shit, she had the
Yeah.
girls out and present.
girls were up and
all
out.
week. And I will say, she said her second day she was inspired by me. So I'm gonna take that
How
as a
about
win.
that?
She was like, you inspired me to dress extra slutty today, and I was like, thank you,
Rad.
thank you so much. I'm going to take that with every bit of my being.
Yeah.
I love it.
Holy shit, I inspired Felissa Rose. That's awesome.
That is pretty rad.
To be sluttier than already. She's
Cheers to
amazing.
slutty.
Franco,
I love
you only
it.
made it one day because you got pink eye or something, right?
No, yeah, I did. I messed up my eyes like, when I left. On
He's all
Saturday.
motorboating butt
Right.
cheeks.
You guys are
Right.
telling me all these crazy, amazing stories, and I'm like, okay, well, I was at home looking like
I know.
Gollum.
I know. I was like,
Gollum.
Franco's just so quiet because he didn't get
Because
to
this all
experience
sounds
any of
fun,
this.
and I'm all jealous.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting there, like my eyes were swollen. I told Jason when I woke up,
Yeah.
I like tried to look up, and my eyelids were like
so-
down.
yeah.
they were down over my eyeballs.
Right.
So like I couldn't
Oh,
even.
fuck.
Dude, this is like the first con too. Like in the history of the shop, I didn't see tummy like at all,
Right.
Which is a rarity.
Right.
Usually
Dude.
Frank,
Yeah, because
Franco's the one that-
you only made it to like what 4?
No, I
the
stayed
first
till
day?
like 4. Well,
Yeah, it was like 4.
What time did it close? 8,
Yeah,
9?
8,
yeah.
I think I made it to like 4.
Yeah,
5.
because I know right when Felissa was like, "Oh, you guys should all come hang out with us." Frank was like, "Fuck, I gotta go," and I was like,
I would
oh,
no. I think I was gonna skadooch anyway, but
No, I know.
definitely
It was
would've-
so unfortunate timing that
Yeah.
you had to leave right when Felissa was inviting us to do everything.
Yeah.
Because that's when she was like, "Oh
I
no,"
had to-
she was like, "Come with me," and I was like, "Oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna hang out with Felissa the rest."
I had to go shoot some OnlyFans shit.
Oh, my God,
yeah.
that's where the pink guy
kidding,
came.
I'm
That's where the
kidding,
pink
I'm
guy
kidding.
came from.
money to be made.
We had a good cosplay contest,
Yes.
and Dave and Felissa actually,
Yes.
which was pretty wild. Great contestants.
Yeah.
I guess at the end though, I remember Felissa was so worried because she looks at the stage, she's like, "Fuck, I'm wearing a skirt." I'm
Yep.
like,
Oh,
"Fa-
and
fa-
she
good
wasn't
fan
the one.
service."
She wasn't the one to moon everybody.
I
That
know.
was for
We
sure.
our last contestant like bent over to say something
Oh,
to her,
and the
like,
whole crowd
yeah.
went,
Ooh,
"Ooh."
oh wait, what happened?
Yeah,
some
dude.
girl,
Some girl was in like a latex gown, like a latex dress,
Yeah.
mini dress, mini skirt. And when she bent down performing, obviously to Felissa and everything, her butt was facing towards the crowd. And when she turned, I mean, everybody saw
Everything.
and she wasn't wearing anything underneath.
Yeah.
And you just saw the crowd go, ooh. And like everybody, like,
Ooh.
I mean, it was so funny. But it,
Well,
it had to
Who
happen.
won? Like what? What
So-
was the winner?
Oh, yeah. That was, it
the-
was hard.
I don't. You guys have to remember, I wasn't there for
Yeah.
any of this.
Oh, yeah,
Can-
sorry.
We're painting
Well,
a picture. We're
yeah,
painting a picture.
can I just say,
paint it?
Yeah, can I just say, probably one of the best cosplay contests we've had in
Yeah.
the history of Terror Traders.
Guaranteed.
I mean, the people came in and showed off their best. It was insane.
Yeah.
The people's outfits.
The
Insane.
winner was
Elijah.
Elijah, yeah,
Porsche.
and Porsche, yeah. They were the
Jack
Frost box
Shining.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
he was
part
the
one box
cover.
art.
Remember when
Or
we
part
saw
two.
it? He was the cover of Jack Frost. So he was like the the snowman head, and then
the
he
other
had
one,
like the cover.
And she
Oh,
was,
yeah.
And she was what was her name?
she was,
Yeah.
she was the Shannon Elizabeth, but
Shannon Elizabeth.
she
getting
had
fucked.
a snowman attached to her, like
Yeah.
she's getting,
Railed.
getting
Yeah.
the good news.
Yeah.
Good news.
Which was amazing.
It was
man.
amazing. It was so good.
Yeah, they kicked ass.
Yeah.
Second place
Was the Alien and Ripley.
yes,
Yeah, that was really cool.
I saw the picture of that.
It was
yeah.
so good. That
fun.
Alien
Ooh.
outfit
Her-
was insane.
and crazy xenomorph that was just designed by her 100%.
Yeah.
And they were rad, man.
They were.
They were actually really good people. And then third place was Alexandria. Yeah,
Yep,
she
as
killed it
her
with
Midsommar.
Winter
Queen.
Yeah, Winter Queen thing.
Yeah,
Really
it
good.
was cool. I mean, you got to give it to her. She always brings it
Seriously,
every time.
dude.
It's well deserved.
Yes.
I mean, well deserved. It was so good.
Reagan, how about that one?
Oh.
Was nuts.
Reagan was my choice of being in top 3,
Yeah.
but I will say because I did also get to help a little bit of like decision making, helping
Yep.
Felissa and Dave.
They needed it.
They needed it. It was hard. They wanted Christmas themed ones.
Yeah.
And so I totally understand their thought process because they're like, well, it is a Christmas convention. We need to kind of highlight the people who went on theme, which I totally understand.
Totally.
But they did give, which I know, the person I'm forgetting his name, but I know the person who was Reagan, and
Oh, okay, yeah.
I did go up to him. I was like, "You did fucking amazing! It was so good," and they did it.
They start stabbing. They start
Yeah,
stabbing
stabbing themselves with
Fucking
the,
right.
oh man!
I was
dude.
like,
And
this is great.
Oh, I know. And the
Those
cool
kids
thing
in the
was
crowd.
is they were 100
Right.
100% in character the whole con because they came up to me.
Totally.
And
That was
we
scary.
took
I was
we
sitting
were
there with
taking
you,
yeah.
yeah.
Franco took photos of us, and they're doing like the voice and like kind of
Yes.
growling, and I'm like, "Can you please stop? You're freaking me out." I was like, "We're just taking a photo."
It's funny because he was in the line and he said to me right before he went on stage, he's like, I see a bunch of kids in the audience. I'm probably not going to do a lot of the lines I want
Yeah,
to use. He's like,
right.
I'm going to keep it a little safer.
Right.
And then he gets up on stage.
And he just starts jabbing
just
himself.
even worse.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he said some gnarly shit while
Yeah,
he
I
was on
think
that
it's
stage.
like it wasn't I suck. Mom sucks cocks in hell.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
I'd fuck me or something.
fuck me or something.
Fuck me or
insane.
something. I'm
Yeah,
sitting on
yeah.
stage like
I was like,
all right.
Don't do it. Yeah.
I just love the kids.
But-
The kids are like,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
all that shit,
But
yeah.
but that's what I love about like the whole community that we have here is that like there's some vulgar stuff that happens and stuff, but you know it's all in good fun. Everybody knows that the parents know that they
Sure.
would bring their kids in if they knew like they couldn't handle it.
Right.
So like that's what I love is that we can all be 100% ourselves,
Sure.
and still have a great time.
Yeah, no, and like I said, it was nothing bad. It was
No,
great.
no, it was amazing.
good times, and it was a fucking fun ass
time.
cosplay. Having it in that theater was great.
It
man.
was.
Everybody had
It was
seats.
really fun. Yeah.
so-
It was really cool. That big old stage. You had it very nicely decorated too. That
Thank you.
couch.
Thank you, yes.
It was amazing. It was great.
Speaking of the couch, man, that Krampus photo op room.
So
that was
that was cool. The throne was rad. I really dug it. Lots of skulls. I'm sure you guys have seen out the photos of it and all that stuff. And then, well, you had a little couch time there,
Yeah,
Justin, as
dude.
Art the Clown, the Santa
Yeah.
Art the Clown.
your homegirl the night before followed up her performance from showing her ass to the crowd to showing her frontal to the crowd on Sunday.
yes.
Did you
That
see
is
that?
No,
so
what?
funny.
You didn't see that one?
No.
Oh
Okay,
my God!
There's pictures
so
somewhere.
my good friend, shout out to Jules, did on Sunday the recreation of Felissa Rose at the end of sleepaway camp. So they were in a full bodysuit, and on the crotch because they were supposed to look like they were naked. They had a cardboard cutout that said, "Oh my God, it's a boy," and then you flip it up, and it was a drawn-on penis, and it was so funny because she'd just flip it up so fast, and it would just be like that, and everybody had such a kick out of it. It was
that's
such
funny.
a good reveal. It was so funny. I loved it, but they did amazing.
How did it? So when you were doing Art, so you did Art the Clown.
Yeah.
How was did I get sporty?
This, we've talked about this. That's always an interesting
we
photo
got
op,
an
right?
interesting group of
It's-
people.
but the last couple events were pretty tame. Like,
Sure.
I got to be honest. Even
Yeah.
in Gathering, they were pretty tame. This was one of the craziest ones yet. I mean,
Let me paint the scene real quick. We haven't been there. So there's a 12-foot Christmas tree full of body parts.
Yes.
There is like demonic nutcrackers behind it.
Yeah.
There's a red couch, and then there's Jay dressed as Art the Clown,
Yep.
but in a Santa outfit, bloody.
Right.
With an axe, right? And maybe everybody can sit down and get their nice portrait with Art the Clown. And I left because I knew, I knew it's going to get nuts.
Yeah, it's gonna
so-
get crazy in there.
Yeah.
I guess there was a cool line. We never stopped taking photos. And from
great line.
everyone kept saying,
Always.
like, hey, stick tight. The line's wild.
Yeah.
That girl that was in the cosplay contest that showed the full, backside.
Yeah.
She comes in. She sits on the lap, of course.
Sure.
Hand on the thighs. She wants the whole 9 yards, right?
Yeah.
And the photo's about to get taken. She goes spread eagle.
Yeah.
kicks the legs up in the air,
Yeah.
spread eagle with the fork between the tongue.
Yes.
And the whole fucking crowd pops and starts cheering.
Yeah.
This photo is floating around on Instagram somewhere.
yeah.
And it's
so funny.
full like Sharon Stone.
Full frontal.
Oh shit.
Just-
Okay.
Yes.
great.
I missed out.
Weak.
Right?
Weak.
Yeah,
Dude, had I
that's
been
weak
there-
in Franco's terms.
Dude, had I been there,
Oh,
Well, that's why
I was
so-
gonna. I would have decimated her.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is why I
Franco
was
always
so-
gets naked at these events. We were
Okay.
all like, when's Franco going to get
Yeah.
naked?
yeah.
This is why I was disappointed.
That's my most. Yeah, me too.
Franco at the last event in August. I
Yeah.
was sitting Indian style for like 3 hours,
Yeah.
so I couldn't feel my body. At the end, Franco was supposed to come on the stage naked. That was
Yeah.
like the whole. We made this deal and
Yeah.
all this stuff. We talked about it, and then that didn't go as planned because I couldn't move.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Couldn't move, and there was also way too many people at that
I don't care
theater.
about that.
Yeah. Oh, God.
This-
I don't care about being naked in front of people at all,
Right.
as long as they're like
As long as they're
adults.
paying.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they're paying.
If they're paying, especially.
Yeah. Right.
But this one,
But
I
well, I wanted to, and then I was like, fuck. And I was thinking, like, maybe I can go and just wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, the next time.
This room felt like a trauma party, though. Like I can't.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
so many round of applauses in that room for nothing that I was even. It was like the crowd.
It was-
the crowd
yeah,
was
yeah.
so interactive
Yeah,
and
it's
fun.
so it was so. But that's like
God.
That was just it. The whole weekend, it was
Right,
so electrifying. Everybody that was there, you could just
Okay.
feel that energy everywhere.
I gotta
Oh.
tell you. Yeah.
No, I was to piggyback off your point with Dave and Felissa from earlier. They came and crashed the photo op.
Yes.
They did.
And
Yep.
like
We
they
were there.
They were
We were
bringing
there,
friends
yeah.
in, like random kids standing in the crowd. Get
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah,
Get in here. It was
that's what
just
I love
gnarly.
about it. Yeah,
But no, carry on. What
Oh
were you
no!
saying?
I would say we also had. Okay, this is my fucking favorite part, by the way. We had a zombie elf shooting.
fuck yes.
Oh man,
Now-
we were so worried about this the day before. We're like, what is this going to be like? It
Yeah.
was so
Okay.
funny.
A little
So-
asterisk here. This is my favorite story that Jason
Yeah.
can tell. This
I
fucking
can't wait
thing's
because
gold.
I didn't actually get to be in it during the event. It was always so packed, but
Yeah.
I kept hearing screams coming from
Yes.
the room. So I was like, oh, this is a good time. So like a little backstory to this. This is a zombie elf shooting rink that we had.
Yeah, we took a part of a ballroom that's sectioned off, blacked it out, right?
All black lights.
Yeah, black light. Duke is a good friend of ours, and I painted up like 7 Christmas trees that we got from Goodwill with black light shit, right? And then we had like a couple boxes and stuff like that, and we had real people dressed as zombie elves.
Yeah.
And then we laid out. And here's the goal. I told her I have 4 guns, right? And these are Nerf like sniper rifles that actually hurt.
And
by
they
the way.
hurt. They hurt.
Yeah, I kind of fucked up and got the wrong.
We
ones.
were shooting each other the day before, and holy shit,
Yeah.
were they hard?
You're like,
they're
oh.
like compacted. Like you guys think like the Nerf bullets? No, these were like compacted styrofoam needles. It felt so rough on the skin. It was so funny.
I was like, okay. I told the whoever the cooler there was, the one who's supposed to run this whole thing. I'm like, look,
Yeah.
2 guns in service.
Yeah.
Have 1 person picking up darts and reloading. Have 2 elves running around. Right. Easy day. Throw some music. Fun time. Right.
Yeah, good time.
People come in, drinking. The kids come in. Blah blah. Anyway. So first time I walked in, it was we opened at 11. Right. I come in at 11:45, and I look, and there's one of our elves, and he's completely just soaked and undressed, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I quit. I'm like, what? He goes, I'm too fucking tired. I'm too tired. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god! And you guys like hired like 18-year-olds
Yeah.
to do this,
I'm
like,
like-
at the prime of like energy.
Yeah. So I'm like, slow down. And then so we had to put a pause, right?
Yeah.
So at that point, I pretty much gave up on it. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right,
Yeah,
fuck
you're like,
it.
whatever.
I went to go, got to run a con. I come back about 2 hours later, right? And I hear screaming from there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is going on? And it was completely fucking chaos. Now look, all right, I wish I had like the Vietnam helicopter sounds coming, right? And all this shit going on. I walk in this room. First off, there was no organization. The person who was running it was like in a ball, right? Just like fucking
shooting them.
pulling her hair out. There was kids. First off, all 4 guns were in service,
Yeah.
right?
Oh shit.
Kids were reloading their own shit. Someone was charging the hill. I look over. I think Callum, one of our guys,
yeah.
was face down dead, right? And
Face
someone's
down,
coming out like
that's up.
low crawling to stab him in the throat.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I mean, there was people like. I saw people getting waterboarded. It turned into. I didn't see this shit in Iraq. Okay,
Oh my
I'm telling
God.
you, right? It was
That's
so fucking.
good.
And I look at it, and I'm just like, oh my god! And it was like probably 20 kids in there,
Feral
hair,
children.
Yeah, hair getting pulled. There's beers flying everywhere, and I just turned around and walked out. I'm like,
Oh my god!
I go,
So
"Oh, fucking-"
we just need to do that every time, and it needs to be like a daycare for all the kids.
Totally.
And we just need to make like a full airsoft rifle, whatever, like like obstacle course. We need that the next time.
I swear,
that is so funny.
I thought I saw kids with a knife in his mouth, like crawling. Gina, I hear all of a sudden I walk away. And about 10 minutes later, I hear Gina come up and says, attention in the convention, please do not leave your children unattended in the zombie L shooting.
Yeah, we heard that.
People were just dropping the kids off and walking.
Yeah.
Like it was like a daycare.
Holy shit, yeah. We just need to do that. We just need to make an obstacle course for like a bunch of toddlers.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Because these kids are fucking wild.
Oh, it was, you know what? What's the, the book with the kids on the island? You know what I'm
Lord
talking
of the Flies.
It was fucking Lord.
It's Lord of the Flies.
There was definitely a hierarchy in there. There was some kids.
It's like, where the fuck did you guys like get like a decapitated elf head and put on a stick and you guys are holding it?
I didn't see the room the entire weekend. It's my only regret.
Yeah, mine too.
But as I walked by on Saturday, middle of the day, I saw the door open as I walked by, and I heard screams, and I'm like, okay, at least I know Franco's here.
Right.
At least I know Franco's here. I was like, he's somewhere in there.
Yeah. I kept walking past it, and I'd hear screams, and then I would see one of the fucking volunteers come in with a sign saying "Elf's on break" because you're like, I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? I saw that like 12 times.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
no, they were. I
guess
they just wore the fuck out. These kids were like literally. It was a straight up
shit.
It reminded
invasion.
me of like a haunted house. Again, I wasn't in there, but when the doors would open, you would hear that haunted house type. Like,
right? Yeah, because it's just screams and pitch black in there.
I fucking loved it. I was
That's
just like,
great.
this is what I want. This is what I did.
And like same thing with like the Art the Clown Foes. That line never empty.
Oh, dude,
never
so
empty.
funny.
It was constantly always going. Even when they had the sign that said "L's on break," there were still people way out there like, motherfuckers, we're ready for you. But get out here.
To the whole point though about the word convention, which we talk about maybe not being the biggest fan of, right? And why these are parties.
Yes.
Because you don't get that at conventions.
Oh god, you imagine this at Mad Monster?
Could you imagine Mad Monster? No.
I was just like, I know in this room is about 14 lawsuits, and I'm just going to walk away.
Right, exactly.
I told one of the volunteers, I go, if anybody dies, put him in that fucking hall, but just get him outside. We don't know what happens.
Put him next to the tree for art. It's a new deco.
I got Christmas trees bags. We can put the bodies in, wheel them outside, and I don't know, fucking crackhead's got them or something.
Yeah, we put a Santa hat on and we put him underneath the tree. It's a present.
It was fucking wow. I didn't realize that.
You know what? It fits perfectly.
It does.
There. It definitely is a Terror Traders event. If there's not someone getting shot,
that is a good point. I mean, this is probably that may be my favorite scene. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
My previous favorite scene was at a Salesman of Dark Side. I think we talked about this, where we had on stage we had you, a vampire, and someone else like dressed as a clown, like judging. There was a rapper fucking doing a rap.
Oh yeah.
We had Cholo Michael Myers dancing, and then behind you in the Chucky box, I saw some chick's ass hanging out. And I'm like,
you're like,
this is a Terror Trader event, right?
It's 100% a Terror Traders event. You only get that type of interaction here.
Man,
but I knew it was a good weekend because I still have blisters on my ribs for being dressed up to the nines. Of course, I have to every time.
Sure.
But holy shit, am I still regretting it to this day?
I think we're all still hurting a little bit. We still have blisters. I mean, Duke, speaking of blisters.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, you were also dressed up. Yeah. And I mean, I can't even imagine. You're probably going through the same torture as I am. Duke was running around like crazy.
Duke's
all
blister
the time.
on his first of all, I woke up Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And I had like 10 foot pictures on my phone, and I don't subscribe to any fucking weird shit. By the way,
that's weird.
Before we even get into it,
like I didn't open Twitter.
I didn't even open. Right, so I'm like, Duke, what the fuck is that? He's like, that's my foot. This blister, looked like it was like an 8-inch just divot in his foot, dude. It was gnarly.
As a volunteer, by the way, it wasn't
right. Shout out to Duke,
that fucking guy.
Which was funny too, because he even came up to me. And I'm just there. Yeah. I'm not doing anything really. And he was like, you good? You good? You need to sit down anywhere? And I was like, no, man. You go and relax for a minute. I was like, you were just running around everywhere.
So at the end of the weekend, now Duke's a big guy, right?
Yeah,
he's probably pushing 300, I imagine. If you're not Duke, sorry. But
that's a compliment.
He goes. He has one of those little stepper thingies, like counting steps. Yeah. He goes, I've done 33 miles.
Yep, that's what he was telling me.
I'm like, how many? He goes 33 miles. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, and he's wearing like these really nice New Balance shoes that are like made, and we're wearing shitty Vans that like suck. I'm like, bro, what?
Oh yeah, wait. Let's just pause real quick because Franco big dogs all of us and brings out the Gucci shoes on the first day, and I was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Oh, you got them on.
And he still got them on.
Are they Christmas themed? I see red.
That's just their colors.
They're red and blue.
But the first thing he tells me is like, "These shoes are definitely not for walk-in.
They're not
just
made to walk in. They're only,
this is made to show off.
They're not. Yeah, it's literally.
I had never felt so poor being next to Franco. Normally, I can find with the little remarks he does of calling me poor, but this weekend I
never
truly
call
felt
you poor.
Oh Well, in lesser words, you do.
I just say I have money.
Yeah,
I don't say you're poor.
My foot's like 6 inches away from his right now, and I feel so great value.
Right, exactly. I'm like, wow, let me go back to the 99-cent store. Holy shit. As I'm like wrapped in some like Walmart fabric and some like dollar store fur, and here he is pulling out the Gucci slides on us. I was like, my God, Franco.
What's her name? Took a picture of my shoes. And
yeah.
She took a picture of us, and then she like zoomed in on my shoes.
And she was like, not the Gucci.
Yeah.
Nice.
But they are not for walking.
But they're a whole entity of themselves. Because when you walk into a room, they walk in before you. Honestly,
absolutely.
With that attitude.
There you go. Fucking A. Hey, look.
When we go to video.
What are you gonna do? You gonna be all right?
Dude, are you kidding me?
Are you going to be all right? Yeah.
You know how much I'm going to fucking... I'm going to give it. I'm giving it. Trust me.
We'll see.
On the opening on our first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be wild.
I give it 2 episodes, really and then he's going to be back into his pajamas.
100%.
And his one ripped up shirt
You'll
that he's
have
wearing
nice
right
glasses on. He'll have his shades on. He'll have his what kind of shades are those? Versace's?
Versace.
Versace's.
Franco just
They're
died a little
Versace.
bit.
I won't wear those anymore. I'm going to get some different glasses.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll take those. I like those.
Yeah.
They're good.
Right.
I remember you left them here one time at the store, and everybody was taking their turn wearing them. And I was like, Frank, I thought they were like,
I remember this.
No, don't, I'm going to get ready to insult Franco. I thought they were like $80 sunglasses, right? Look at Franco. So he's going to fight me.
You think I would wear $80 sunglasses?
And then
those are $450.
Yeah, that's what he comes. Well, we're all literally everybody in the store. Any customers were all wearing them, right? And then he comes.
I don't mind.
And I'm like, hey, here's your glasses. I'm like, how much were these? Like $450. I'm like, oh shit. I'm sorry, dude. Like these are all
the whole store had them on.
God.
So yeah, if you want to get rid of them, I'll take them. Anyway, but no, hey, look, all right, guys, if you missed it. It sucks being you.
Yeah, sucks a suck.
Come to
what
the
a
next
loser.
one.
Yeah, quit missing these things.
Stop being a loser and come to one of
I promise. There's like $20 to get in, and it's just fucking adult playland. You make
adult playland.
I don't know.
It is.
That sounds really.
That sounds bad.
Hey, in some corners of that, it was. It definitely was an adult.
100%. Yeah, but you definitely get your money's worth. You may get murdered, but it's okay. It's
your kids may experience trauma in the elf room.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody grows up there. All right, but has a great times.
No,
it's like a mini boot camp.
It really is. It really is. Yeah. It was a good start to the holiday season, which is not my. December. I mean, I think we can already tell it's not my favorite season. Sure. I hate this season, but man, boy, did this get me in the spirit? Definitely. I was ready going to this month. I'm like, damn, we got to make this like every day.
Look, man, which you might one day. So,
but guess what? You just come into Terror Traders and you get pretty much the same experience.
Great plug, thank you. That was amazing, by the way. All right, well, we talked about this. We're rounding out the end of the year. We've done a whole fucking year, which is a pretty fast year.
It was quick,
man.
And I mean, probably the best year of horror so far in a long time.
No, you're right. You're right on this, and that's what I want to talk about today. Is kind of just do a wrap up. Let's I say we talk about our best movies of the year.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about our fucking big failures of the year.
Oh boy. And then because there was some good ones.
I have a list of what's coming out next year. I want to hear some predictions after I tell you guys all this stuff. So all right, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Best movies of the year. All right, horror movies of the year.
Boy, there so many that came out.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think. All right, I got my top 3.
Yeah?
Ooh.
I think, yeah.
Love.
I think it's hard.
I got my top 3 too.
I got my top 3 as well.
Franco, do you watch any movies this year?
A shit ton, but I don't have a top 3. I'm not trying to throw a monkey wrench in the works. Right. But
that's fine. That doesn't matter. But
I'll just riff off of you guys.
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
We just want to go. How we want to do this? Do we just want to go round robin?
Let's go round robin. We're doing.
Right.
I actually ranked mine. So
I did too. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I did too. Yeah.
You guys actually did work.
Yes.
We prepare for this, Franco.
Not all of us out there buying shoes.
Right.
Someone has to do it. I am there at 10:30 when those stores open.
We have to have the privilege somewhere in this podcast.
It's called dedication.
All right, my number 3 of the year. I'm putting The Nun 2. That is my. At one point it was my number 1, but it got bumped. And I rotated around. I'm a sucker for Valak, right?
Yes.
And in fact, I just got a new bust.
You got a new bust that looks cool.
Yeah. Fucking super rad, man. Just in the store. I still got a steamer. What do they call those outfits? Nun outfits.
Yeah.
Habit.
Habit? Yeah.
Habit?
Yeah.
Habit. HABIT?
It's
Habit.
It's a habit. It's a nun's
Really?
habit.
Yeah, nun's habit.
Oh, okay.
And that's the only thing I know. Only because I'm so obsessed with nuns and shit like that.
That's
it.
All right, so I got a steamer habit to make it a little bit more cooler. But yeah, it looks cool, man.
Looks rad.
I love that movie, man. I thought it was
it's a fun movie.
It was a cool watch, and it was anytime you give me a 25-foot fucking nun, I'm down.
Right,
man. So
100%.
All right,
100%.
so Jay, you go next.
Yeah, number 3, I'm going to go with what we just recently saw, Thanksgiving. Going into this movie, man, I think we were all kind of in unison. At least a lot of us were. Eli Roth, not our cup of tea.
Actually, on our little break from doing a few episodes, I went and saw it, and it was really fun.
Yeah,
great
really
slasher.
fun.
Everything I wanted, and so much more. This movie had it all. Little elements of Scream, little elements of I Know What You Did Last Summer. Even little nods to the classics like Harry Warden and My Bloody Valentine.
I was about to say, very My Bloody Valentine. I loved it.
Huge fan of the movie. Literally, I thought almost as flawless of a holiday-themed Thanksgiving movie as you can do. So shout out Eli Roth, Thanksgiving number 3.
And hopefully a second one coming out.
I think it's
in the works.
Yeah.
So.
And you know what? And once again, not a Eli Roth dude, but rightfully so, man.
He did it.
A second. He kicked ass.
He did it.
Dude. So very happy about that, man.
Who's up next?
Franco, you just fucking.
My number. Actually.
You have one?
Yeah, I have 3.
Holy shit.
A lot of people didn't talk about this movie because we're all white and everybody's afraid to talk about it. But The Blackening.
Thank you. Okay.
That shit.
I was about to say
that shit was good.
I was about to say that was my third one, but I had like two number 3. So and The Blackening was
that
one of mine.
movie's solid.
I'm not afraid to talk about this. I'm so glad we're talking
shit,
about it.
Was that movie so good?
Okay, I guess I'm the racist guy. I forgot. I didn't watch it yet.
I'm
sorry.
You have to.
They lean into it in a good way.
Yeah.
Which I love.
But
they're not
great stuff, like scary movie style
super
stuff, right?
Yeah,
Well,
they're not
that's
super
sensitive.
sensitive.
I was about to say that's the thing. It's not so scary movie humor.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
it's smarter than scary movie.
Oh,
Because
no,
scary
way
movie
smarter.
is funny, but it's stupid funny. This is like smart funny. Like they know the references. They make it funny so that you don't have to be in like you don't have to be black or anything like that to understand. It's funny. They make fun of people who aren't black. It's a really smart movie.
There's the one dude, the one that they
is it the nerdy one?
Yeah, the guy they're pulling him out when he goes, "All lives matter."
Yeah, he's like, "All lives
dude,
matter,"
and they're like, "Get him out of here!"
Yeah, because they're
everybody's African American.
Yeah, they
it's so funny.
So I saw one clip, and I do want to watch this. I just fucking hadn't got a chance yet, so I'm sorry. I really apologize. But that one guy, he was like. It was like, who's the blackest guy or something? And the guy goes, I voted for Trump. And
I voted for Trump.
And they're like,
dude.
twice.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
That's a Steve Urkel guy. Yeah, because he's like, and then like when they sacrifice him, he's like, all lives matter. And like,
that was him. Okay.
It's so funny. It's so smart. That movie was so good. And you're right, Franco. Nobody talks about The Blackening enough.
Yeah.
It's so smart.
I've been waving that flag all year.
You have.
They had the most amazing poster too.
And
it says "We can't all die first."
Right, and it can't all, which was originally,
that's
which actually was originally supposed to be the title of the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was originally supposed to be the title of the movie.
That's hilarious, though.
The characters, first of all, there was like 8 characters, I think, in the movie.
Yeah.
8 or 9 characters.
Yeah.
All absolutely smashed it.
Yeah. So like so funny, and actually had genuinely good scary parts in it too. Yeah, like the killers in it, because there was multiple, was really good. Really good and scary and solid. I loved it.
All right, well, look, I'm on my we're on my holiday right now, right? My 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking watch it tonight.
Yeah, you
I promise.
got to. Yeah,
I promise.
It is
You
solid.
and Gina, you have a party with them.
Yeah, it's funny.
Was that your number 3 as well?
I haven't. Well, I'll give that to Franco since he'll have that as history. I'll do something different.
Yeah,
just because
we're going to cross over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
for
had.
sure.
So mine got bumped down just because there's a newer movie that came out that's now my number 1. But my third one was Evil Dead Rises.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's number 3, huh?
That's my number 3. It was going to be my number 2, but there's another movie that just blew it out of the way. But Evil Within. I'm thinking of that game right now. No, Evil Dead Rises was such a fun installment of the Evil Dead. It was a good installment in which it continues the lore that we had, but changes it so much.
Sure.
And we got so much background, but then it was just fun. The atmosphere, the new environment of the apartment complex. I mean, just solid.
Yeah.
Really good kills in it too. I don't know. It was just really entertaining.
I love that movie. That is a huge win for me in that one. And that's one. If that's not on our list, then I don't know what the fuck happened in 2023.
It's not gonna be on Franco's. I know that because he hated that movie.
Yeah. Franco's got You got weird taste.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know. You would think as someone who likes to see kids die, you'd think you would love
that
movie.
I do,
no shit, right?
But I just couldn't stand them.
I loved it. It was so good. It has probably one of the best opening credits that I've ever seen. Like as of recently, it's so strong.
Yeah.
That
title card.
The title card.
Off.
Yeah,
that
the title card.
amazing.
Man.
Don't get no better than that.
No, it doesn't.
I gotta rewatch that again.
Yeah. Oh man, I get chills every time.
Oh, you hear
so
that?
good. Yeah.
I just wish that when the intro sequence when she comes up out of the water, I wish all of his body parts would have just floated up.
Oh, that would have been cool. Yeah, that would have been.
Why don't they hire you? That's brilliant. Actually.
That is good.
That is
Just
really
take it further.
Yeah, no, that would have been great.
Yeah. Well, number 2 was Thanksgiving. So, I mean, I wanted to agree with that. And once again, this work has a lot of crossover and all this stuff. But, I have to, I'm a slasher guy. So I it was close to my number 1. I ain't gonna lie, because it just leaned to so classic slasher for me. And that was my number 2 in this. Justin, what are you doing for 2?
I'm going with something that I think was a little bit more under the radar this year.
Yeah.
Something straight to streaming on Shudder. It was called When or Where Evil Lurks.
When
Evil Lurks.
Yeah.
Fuck
When
me.
yeah.
We've all seen this.
Yes.
We
right?
all have seen it now at this point, and holy shit, does that movie rule?
It's a vicious movie from start to finish.
is.
It grabs you by the throat, man. You get to see that. What do they call that big body thing? The
oh my god! It's like the
We were trying to think of this earlier.
the toxic or something or something.
It's something in that vein.
Yeah,
But this thing is just it's
Holy
just grotesque
shit.
as all hell,
man.
But it's a very
Ugly.
graphic and violent movie.
The Rotted.
Yeah. Great. Yes,
Yes.
that's what it is. But there's scenes in this movie that I just don't ever recall seeing in horror movies, dude. Where it comes to whether it's little children being like mauled, or even like the animal scene with the goat. Oh my god!
I've been waiting to hear Franco's opinion on this because like you're the last one to watch this, Franco.
Yes.
And
we were talking about this actually at the con.
This shit, okay.
Yeah.
I talked to Jason about it yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
So you guys all saw it with subtitles, right?
Yes.
So I bought it online and it doesn't have subtitles. So I was just making up the dialogue.
Wait, but I will say you still understand what happens in the movie because you did you not understand?
I made up my own story. Visually, yes.
Yeah.
But I was like making up the dialogue
then what did you
and
think
telling
was
Dan
happening?
like made up shit that they were saying.
What was Franco's plot for?
What did you think was happening then?
I don't know. I was cracking up the whole time. That movie fucking was great,
Yeah.
but I laughed so much in that movie, and not because it was bad,
No,
but because I
it's
was so
the scenes.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like the shit that took me out was
Which I think
I fucking
think
laughed
we
so
all
hard.
kind of laughed a little bit.
when the lady at the end, when they hit her with the hammer, and then she's not dead and they're
No,
dragging her,
they're
and
just
like
hitting her.
the girl that's just like kind of like so nonchalantly swinging the hammer and just repeatedly hitting her in the forehead. That shit, dude. I laughed like in bed in the night, and Dan was just like, "Yo, shut up!" Like
I was cracking up.
He's like, "That wasn't funny," which made it funnier.
Yeah.
I was cracking up when the guy like slams the girl with his door.
hell
with
yeah.
the car door. Oh boy, was that so funny! But again, it's not because that's a kid getting hit with a car door is funny. It's because it's so uncomfortable.
It's so uncomfortable.
But it's uncomfortable funny where it's like, holy shit, they just actually did that.
Right.
Which I love. I love when horror movies do that, and especially kudos to like Shudder, who lets obviously the creators and these artists in their own right get full control. There's no censoring, and I love that because that's what truly made this.
That
film
movie should have been in
insane.
theaters.
It was.
Oh, was it?
Oh, was it?
Was it like one of those
Damn.
like real brief screenings?
It was, yeah, because
here today, gone today.
because a good friend of mine went and seen it in theaters, and he
Damn.
was the one who actually told me to go see it. And man,
It's
in
uncomfortable
theaters
in a really good way.
Yeah, in theaters, he said it was
They did
crazy.
so good
When the
with,
goat gets it, and then like you get the dude gets hit with the axe,
With
but
the axe.
when she takes
Oh
the axe
my
on
God.
herself,
Yeah.
and she's just hitting herself repeatedly
and
over.
you know what gave me chills about that scene was it was so real because eventually she's like succumbing to her injuries and she can't even like fully hit herself.
Yeah, because her brain is
because so like
short-circuiting.
eventually like you just see like the axe like kind of hitting her, but it was so
and
uncomfortable.
you like the crunch it makes.
Yeah.
It was just so good.
Yeah, that was fucking
Franco,
wild, man.
what do you got?
Oh no, I was just, like they did such a good job with practical on that.
So that was the cool part. I like that too.
And
Yeah.
that fat dude.
Yeah,
just
Rod.
like
that
all
was
the
gross,
all of
man.
the shit
Well,
coming out of his.
when he's
rotten.
under the stage,
That made me laugh too, though. When he just like peeks his little fat head up.
Yeah. Oh, that part. Yeah, that's funny. But when they like lift up the
And
planks,
yeah.
you know that just smelled wild. Like my stomach stomach was turning because I'm like, holy shit!
I smelled it
because they were putting. What were they putting on it? It was that lime.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh my god, the smell of lime, and then like his like rotted ass.
Dude, man, I had that hereditary like feeling after watching it.
Dread.
I just felt like I need a shower.
Creepy crawlies.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, you felt dirty.
Fuck, that was wild.
Franco,
I know.
I was touching myself.
I would have loved. I would have paid to hear Franco's commentary.
Me
It's
too.
Like, well, I ain't got fucking.
Maybe we got to do that. Maybe we got to do like a commentary track where we all watch it.
Because I mean, I spent a good 5 minutes trying to get, and I'm like, there are none on here. Let's just go for it.
Oh my god, that's
so
crazy.
like when she gets up behind him and she's yelling at him.
What kind of bargain fucking?
Yeah,
it wasn't a bargain, dude. I bought it for like $25.
$25.
Yeah.
You could have just watched it on Shudder.
I know I ended up buying it.
Oh my god, that's dumb. I'm sorry, that was dumb.
Well, I shouldn't have done that, but I wanted to own it.
And Shudder, you didn't have to turn on the subtitles; they were just on.
Franco just wanted to spend more money.
I guess so. He just wanted to torture himself.
$25. That's one less shoelace.
Yeah, it was like 25. Yeah. But I mean, I don't even really physically own it. I only own it as long as that I have it on that. Like, if the box or whatever goes out, it's gone.
It's done forever.
But no, I really did like that movie a lot.
It was good.
I mean, also like just to take this in a gay direction.
Yeah.
For a brief homo moment.
Yeah,
a home moment.
Home moment.
Home moment. I text Melder, I think, and I was like, yo, what's up with the dude? Like, the skinny bearded guy? I'm like, yo, I'm kind of feeling this guy.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
The main brother.
The one
with the mark on his head.
The one with the, dude. Okay, so that shit.
That was
that
crazy.
wasn't funny. The one part that got me was with his son.
I was actually fucking gagging,
dude. That got me.
I was,
and the necklace,
and he's like, and
that cannibalistic fuck.
Well, and it's funny because then like the other son is like, well, what happened to Ma, or what happened to Ma? And he's like, probably the same thing that happened to yours. And then his other son's fucking throwing up her hair and the necklace, like,
and then how he looks to the side,
gagging.
like,
well, and that's
that
the
was
thing.
Good.
Well,
spoilers. If you haven't seen it,
I mean, no, I think everybody's seen it.
It's been out for a year.
I think the scariest part was obviously the kid who was like autistic or whatever, and he wasn't able to speak. When he walks in to the grandma and he's like, "Grandma, I'm hungry. Make me food." And he's fully able to speak. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I don't know why that freaked me out so much.
That freaked me out. And when the girl that was the key mauled by the dog comes back and she's normal, I'm like,
she's normal.
That's not right. That's
and then just getting hit by a car again.
Yes.
But like dancing after she gets hit, I'm like, this movie's so fucked up. It's so crazy.
Was it Spanish? Was it Portuguese?
It was Spanish, but they were from Argentina.
Argentina,
that's it.
Yep.
Which is all a bunch like Italian descent.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Look at that. Who knew?
They're all over there.
Who knew?
Yeah.
All right.
What was your number
Franco,
two?
That was your two. What was number two?
Oh,
Frank, I didn't know.
I know I did.
He had three, but now you already
You
forgot
got
it.
this? Nice, man.
He was so turned on by When Evil Lurks, he completely forgot. He has to regain
Maybe that's your
himself.
number two.
Yeah. Maybe just made that your number. No.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with Talk to Me.
Yeah,
That's mine. Talk to Me is number
two for you two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie. It was. I mean, the concept was cool, right?
Yes.
And I like that kind of that Ouija.
Yeah, it was a
feel.
good take on not doing a Ouija, but same premise
correct,
of an object being able to communicate with the other side, and it being so simple, just a ceramic hand.
Sure, yeah.
It's so easy, and like the other thing is too is like something like When Evil Lurks is just really hard. Like
Right.
it's so rough to watch
Right.
in a good way. Obviously, Talk to Me was a good amount of comedic relief.
Yeah.
Being fun, but then also just knowing when to be absolutely fucking brutal.
Sure.
Like, I mean, insane. Because I didn't necessarily feel great after watching Talk to Me, but I wasn't like on the level of great, like not feeling great as like When Evil Lurks.
Sure.
It was a good like balance. And it was also really interesting how they incorporate social media, but not having social media be the main presence. Just it being a tool that they could use to their advantage.
You're right, because I hate. I mean, there's when they start going too heavy the social media thing, it's like, okay,
yeah, like there's like the movie I forget, like there's like some fucking Blumhouse movie where it's like a curse through the phone and shit like that, and it's like, God, you just like
I hate that, dude. Yeah,
you're dreading me. Like I hate.
Here's what I hate. Okay,
technology.
Yeah, so thank you for saying that. Technology, when like in a horror movie. So now when I go watch, the first thing I do when I watch something from 1995 and they have fucking these big ass flip phones, and you're laughing at it, you're like, oh god, that's stupid.
Right.
So in 20 years from now,
That's
they're
just
like,
gonna be a laughing stock.
these guys had like what I don't know, they texted each other.
Right.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. But so it was nice that they were using it in a way of just elevating the story.
Yeah.
but it not being a big like factor and a detractor from the story. I don't know. I found it so interesting, and even the creators, the Raka Raka twins, I love that they were small YouTubers who had a dream. A24 picked them up, and they made not only just a good fucking film, but just in general, just like something so different from everybody else. It was so impressive.
No,
I love it.
It was a good movie, and it took me a while to watch it because I was like, I don't think it's gonna be good. But then because me and A24, right? So, but when I watched it, I was like, oh shit, this is good.
And also Down Under, like I love.
Oh, it is Australian.
Yeah, it's Australian. I love that the weird like references like from the teenagers, because obviously they're all from Australia, so like their references were a little bit different.
Yeah,
I just love how funny it was, because it was like for once I wasn't like, oh, I get the joke.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, that's kind of funny because I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about.
I spent like 6 months in Australia. I still don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah. All right, my number one, man. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Scream 6. No,
I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god.
I'm so predictable. It's fucking Evil Dead Rise for me.
Okay, good.
I just really loved the way that one was done, and I went in as a hater too. I mean, Justin, you saw it together, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like, how do you can't put the Necronomicon in fucking L.A., you know? Yeah. But the way they did it was awesome. I thought, you know,
like,
it made sense to me.
I loved it. I love the design of the book. I love that we found out there's 3 books. Like, totally. I love it.
And that kid getting slammed against that wall in the hallway and just laying there. Every time he looks at the peephole, you can see him still dead. Yeah. Like throughout the movie. I don't know what it was. That just fucking ruled.
Yeah, the hallway scene ruled
amazing.
So hard.
Yeah.
That guy with the gun, too. That was walking through the hallway.
Oh my god, and you just see that fucking kid shoot. Oh my god, it was crazy.
Violent. Solid.
I loved it.
And we met those guys earlier this year.
We did. We met. She's awesome.
She's awesome.
I don't know her name.
Right.
Australian girl, right?
She's got that presence, though. You see that fucking.
So she had that face. You're just like, oh, I've seen this face before. This is evil.
Beautiful, but like also horrifying.
She's like 9 feet
the
tall.
The main one, right?
Very tall.
Yeah. Sutherland.
Alyssa Sutherland.
Alyssa Sutherland.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Beautiful, too.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'd take it first. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
No,
actually,
that was JDK talking.
Actually,
no.
it's funny, too, because one of the, the blonde hair kid.
Yeah.
I forget. I don't know their name, but it's actually funny because they're in the One Piece, the fucking anime live action.
Oh, really?
And they do really good in that show. And I'm like, wow, you have such range for being so young.
Yeah.
Like, because they go from like being like possessed kid real quick to like this innocent little shy boy in One Piece. It was kind of cool.
That's awesome. What you got, Jay?
Yeah, I know our boy Franco's gonna roll his eyes, but here we are, big controverse diehards.
Yeah.
And the Nun 2. Jason said it was your third favorite movie of the year.
It was my third.
The Nun 2, dude. I just love Bonnie Aarons so much. I love these style of
also,
movies
we gotta
so much.
Get her.
We do have to.
We gotta get her because she's a hoot too.
Yes.
I love it. I've met them a few times and they are amazing.
Speaking of someone that's like beautiful but horrifying,
oh,
Bonnie
very much.
Aarons.
Oh yes.
God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, but haunted glamour. I tell, like, because man, they are beautiful, and they're fun. They're so much fun. Mm-hmm.
I just love this style of movie too. A little different than the Nun 1. I think actually a lot of people are gonna like part 2 more than.
I love
part 1.
part 2 way more than 1.
I think you're right.
I'm such a hater for the first film. Sure. I love the second one so much.
You had that cool element this time with the goat inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was rad.
That was cool. That they did a
like
fucking
double
great job.
demon shit.
Yeah.
They did a great job. And
Double
I just
demon.
love the story too. I love that.
Sounds like a weird sexual position.
For real, double demon.
demon.
Double demon.
We're gonna do double demon.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, there is Satan's trident.
Oh,
I'll explain it to you later.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know if I
please
want to know.
Yeah, I don't.
Satan's trident. It's a sex thing.
I think you actually explained that to me once, and I
I
was
think
like,
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
boy.
oh wow, that actually worked.
wow.
That happens. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry.
But, no.
Sorry, we were
distracted us.
Devil's
God.
Trident.
I know what the Eiffel Tower is.
Yeah,
I know that one too. Yeah,
Does that just include one more person?
I believe
Satan's trident?
Yeah. It's like one more person.
No, there's 4 people.
That's what I said. One more because
Yeah.
Eiffel
The
Tower's
Eiffel Tower's
3.
three.
Yeah,
so there's just
yeah,
like one person in the middle.
No, I'll have to. You
Okay,
have,
yeah,
you
we're
have
not
to have
going into
furniture
it.
to do it.
Oh, okay.
Furniture of a specific size and
Jesus.
height.
Oh, God.
Oh wow.
And it can't be IKEA. That shit has
IKEA.
to be sturdy.
Oh shit.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I
Sorry,
don't even know where I was going with
No,
this.
I
I think
know.
I was just, the after credit scene. I popped
Yeah.
when it went
Oh,
right
yeah.
to the
Yep.
to the what's their names? The Warrens.
Ed and Lorraine.
Ed and
Yep.
Lorraine Warren.
Yep.
Sure. You had like that really cool setup for another Conjuring
Yeah,
film,
you got
so.
to. You got to. You know.
Yeah.
You always have to.
I
have
love
one.
it. I'm a nun sucker. So.
Same.
I love the Conjure universe.
In more ways than
that's
one.
right? I'm liking the rotation because it all seems like there's like a good 5 films that we love this year.
Totally.
Because what's your second one?
Yeah, what's
at that point? Or number one. Sorry, number one.
So this isn't really. I don't really have a number one, but I did like this movie. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I actually liked Megan.
Okay, fun.
It's more of a gay thing, though.
This year, though?
That was this year. Yeah, that was this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
It just
Megan was Megan was fun.
It was like it launched 1,000 like homo memes.
Oh, 100%.
How did it do that?
Because it's just super gay.
It's just really gay. There's like a lot of images of her.
I'm titanium.
That's very gay.
Yeah, the titanium.
When she gets mauled by that dog, that shot where she gets up.
Her hair's on this. I'm like that's all.
Like a lot of gay people made memes about that.
Yeah, that's definitely me after like that's definitely me after that park hookup that I did. Like I'm just coming out of the bush like that.
Oh, by the way, I was scared the other day.
Oh no,
because there was 3 guys got arrested for killing a gay guy.
Oh, and you thought it was me?
I thought and it was in some park. I mean, it wasn't like Indian Steel Park. But I saw this and I'm like, oh shit! I got to text Mel to make sure he's alive. But yeah, you were alive.
Just texting the group. Melda's dead.
It's like I told him not to go to this parks at 3 a.m.
Jeez.
No, but I mean, cool.
Sorry, you know I liked that movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
It's not scary.
No, it's not scary.
But
it's
just campy.
Yeah.
So I would say that's something.
And another one's coming out, I believe. Right?
The second one's coming.
It is,
and that's such a cool gateway for. I mean, that's going to get the whole next generation.
Right. It's Megan is the next Chucky for this generation.
Absolutely,
100%. It's an easy concept. It's going to be something that they understand with today's technology, obviously. Sure. So it's just I can see this film or this concept going pretty far.
What does she say? Like, so there's like the doll fucking make me crack up.
Yeah.
So when when she's talking after she kills the little boy, and the little girl is like, "Is he in heaven?" She's like, "No."
Yeah. She's like, "There is no heaven."
She's like, "There's no heaven. If there was one, it ain't going to be for a place like it's going to be for little boys like him."
Little boys like him. Yeah.
Sure.
Man, solid. I love that.
What was your number one?
Mine was When Evil Lurks. That movie took it for me, and I mean I've been recommending it to everybody, and like I'm never like that really, like where I'll like be like a diehard for like recommendations.
Yeah, you and Jay were like,
but man,
were fucking in my ears constantly.
I was a changed person after watching that. Movie.
After I watched it, I was in Tommy's ear. I was like, dude, you have to watch this. You know, so
it's
I didn't even have subtitles, but
so good. I've never. It's been a long time. I think the last film that really did something like made me feel dirty in that way was the Poughkeepsie tapes. That movie like fucked me up, cool. And this movie was the same level of fuck me up, like where I'm watching in my room alone and I had to turn on like a nightlight because I was fucked up. It made me want to gag, and I'm like, I've never had that happen before. So I don't know. That movie. Really
I wouldn't even let Gina watch it. She doesn't like
Gina. That would fuck.
She hates when kids get killed, which is 99% of all fucking horror movies, by the way.
Sure.
Especially this year.
God,
trend alert, kids dying.
Yes. And so she's like, "No, I can handle it." I'm like, you could not fucking handle this, man.
No, my brother and his girlfriend wanted to watch it, and like we've seen some fucked up shit. I showed him like Hereditary and stuff, but I was like, I think this one you guys might just have to sit out.
I agree.
You might just have to.
Yeah.
Especially because like my girlfriend and them, they're like on like that baby phase where like they want to have a kid, but they're too young. Yeah, I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not right now. Not right now.
Well, let's talk about the worst fucking movies of the year.
Right. We had to have the best of the best. Now we gotta have worst of the worst.
I'll kick it off with the one I just can't believe it's got.
I mean, we only have one, right?
I was gonna say, I think we could all have a consensus of like what was the worst one this year.
I know where you guys going. I'm going to throw you a curveball in this one, but not curveball, but fucking Skinamarink. Okay. Why
mine was Skinamarink?
Was it?
What a fucking disappointment.
Was it?
Mine too, I swear to God.
But God.
But here's my thing. If it didn't get so much fucking press.
Right. That's exactly what it was.
They treated it like Blair Witch Project.
God, they did.
They replicated.
With everything where like people were like, God, I had to look on websites to find this fucking film.
Like,
I went on some bootleg website to get it. What the fuck for?
That movie was a short horror story. Like that should have been a 15 fucking minute.
100%.
Make an impact.
That should have been.
Out.
That should have been like the back rooms. Like I'm surprised we didn't get a back rooms movie, but we got a Skinamarink.
Right. Like, and 2 fucking hours almost they clocked in.
Jesus
Just
Christ!
I want that time back. By the way.
Yeah. I never will get that back. 2 hours.
Can you
of,
imagine if you actually went to? I don't think any of us went to the theater to see it. Right?
No.
No.
Can you imagine?
I couldn't have. Nope. I couldn't have.
I would have liked to see this people walking out after the theater and going, Jesus, man.
The real people.
And here's the thing it does. Here's the problem. After an hour, you're like, okay, you're gonna stick around because you're like, I have.
Well, now at that point, at that point now, you're like, God, you've like edged me this far. Like I can't like not go see it now. Like I can't.
I'm
see
pissed
the rest
about
of
that movie, dude.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah.
No, it's the fact that they pumped it up so much, and then believe it or not, we've met people who love it.
Okay, yes.
What is wrong with this?
I can understand people loving the concept of it. Sure. I can't understand the people going like a diehard fan for the final product.
I'll never forget this when it was released because it pissed me off so much. There was a kid in here that told me you don't get it. It transcends the genre of horror. I'm like, okay, pal.
I had so many people do the same thing to me on Twitter because I told them I didn't like it, and they're like, you just don't understand like what this is going to do for the horror community. I was like, what? Make them fall asleep?
Right? No,
like,
shit, right?
What do you mean? What is it going to do? It didn't do anything for me. I know it's not going to do anything for anybody else.
Don't miss your flight back to fucking Burbank with that opinion. You know what I mean? Like that's it's trash.
No, and especially like
that's a great flight.
Especially if we like compare it to like When Evil Lurks. Like, come on.
Yeah, dude.
Come on.
I can name
too artsy
20 fucking movies about it. And that's the problem. It's like, was that 8? That wasn't 824.
No, it was just independent by a guy, which good for him. I mean,
good for him.
Good for him. Yeah. But, it just wasn't what it was hyped up to be, in my opinion.
Yeah, who hyped it? I mean, was this like fucking...
God, it was all the fucking like wannabe...
Gen Z.
Horror. Yeah, Gen Z, exactly. The wannabe like horror critics of today. Like, god damn.
Yeah. I'm seeing Skinamarink merch in here, too. Like, I'm seeing actual hoodies and shirts.
No fucking way,
I'm
really?
actually taking it out, by the way.
I'm like, god damn, dude.
I'm out.
You know, that's what was so disappointing was that the cover of it, like that little phone, that was very creepy. Very, and like, why the fuck didn't you see more of it? Like what a disadvantage to like not use. Like you had the right toy,
right,
and you couldn't have had that as like this entity for throughout the whole movie. That would have made it more interesting to me. I mean, like what the fuck? What is it?
Hire an editor too, you know?
Yeah,
like, Jesus,
man, boy, I was like, God, yeah, what a snore fest.
I don't know. Tell me, is there a worse movie than that?
Oh yeah. First off, that movie was awful. Yeah, I agree.
I know which one he's gonna say.
The thing about that movie too is like, when you were like 19, 21. And you were hanging out with your friends.
That's
and
2
you
years
guys
ago for you.
Melda, that was like last week for you.
I know. I was like, wow.
But you were like hanging out like at a house party or something.
Yeah.
And then you got way hammered.
Yeah.
And then they throw you in the back of the car. And you're kind of half awake, half asleep, and then they go to get tacos.
Yeah.
And they keep talking to you, but you want to fall asleep.
Right.
That's what that movie felt like.
Yeah.
Great point.
That's a good. No, you know what?
You just like you know that feeling. You remember that feeling? That's what it felt like watching that.
That is a good fucking way of you just explaining it. Because I've had many times where like after a night of drinking, I just lay in the back of my brother's car and like watch the lights pass by, but everything's hazy. Mm-hmm. They're talking, but you're not paying attention.
And you want them to be quiet, right?
Yeah. That's exactly.
And then they keep
what
saying
that film
like
was.
they keep talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and you're
exactly
like, I just want to go to sleep. Don't talk to me.
Right. That's exactly
that's what that movie
film
feels
was.
like.
That's a really
what
good,
a great review.
Yeah.
By the way. That's straight IMDb.
That's not the worst movie though.
Okay, what's the worst movie?
The worst fucking movie.
I know what it
is The Exorcist Believer.
Yeah, we talked about this.
God,
a little bit.
Honestly, these two can go neck to neck for me.
Dude, dude, Skinamarink is awful. The Exorcist Believer is unbearable.
Maybe like Skinamarink, there's a redeeming value to it because you could fall asleep to it.
You could fall asleep to it.
Yeah,
exactly.
It could be white
it's
noise.
Ambience.
It could be white noise. Yeah.
You know what?
Why gotta be white?
Why gotta be white? No. You know why I think it goes neck and neck? Because it's two very different films that in Skinamarink was just boring. This one was so active, but it was boring as well. So it's like two different levels of like this one was just quiet and this one was just loud for no fucking reason. Because we got all those jump scares. We got all like the like, jump camera, The Exorcist. Like,
dude.
Oh, God.
Okay, so the thing with... Okay, all of a sudden I'm all energetic.
Yes.
So Skinamarink, yes, it was boring. Yes, it will put you to sleep. So there is that. But The Exorcist Believer was on some fuckery on another level because the audacity of... I know a lot about Catholicism and religion.
It's
the audacity of writing a scene where you have Reagan's mother.
Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah.
Well, there's the Avengers of Religion also, which I wasn't into.
Right.
But the audacity of writing a scene where she basically goes, And he goes, well, why weren't you allowed in the room or whatever? And then she goes, I don't know, like the patriarchy. That is so fucking stupid because like they saved your daughter. Like okay, so they saved your fucking kid. Like what are you talking about?
Like I'm mad that they didn't let me in.
It's just the idea that popped into someone's head to write.
Not only that
makes me want to throw myself out the window.
It's not only that, but then just being so ungrateful and being like they also lost their lives. Like they also just died. They died.
They also died.
Like she never references that either. They've been like, oh, they died for my daughter. Like being more disrespectful or whatever.
Dude. And I told Jason this when I found it out. Yeah. So they think they're being so fucking clever, and this isn't some spoiler alert because it's bullshit anyway. But the fact is that like it's not Pazuzu. It's like Lamakshi or whatever.
Right.
Whatever. Like so, and then they were like, oh, so the where it's going and their big plan is that. Linda Blair shows up at the end.
Yes, which was so dumb.
And I think they're implying that she still has some Pazuzu vibes.
Yeah.
And then in the religious belief, Pazuzu and that demon are actually enemies.
Yeah. So
they're gonna like have a demon battle.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Fucking really Bloods and Crips.
Like they think that's clever. It's not.
But what did I tell you?
Maybe
like,
it's not.
When we were reviewing that, when we were like kind of doing predictions beforehand, what did I tell you? I literally like said what that movie was going to be.
Take my hand off your knee.
Like literally was like, oh god, I literally said the mom is going to somehow either one die or get injured. It's going to bring Linda out of hiding. She's going to be in the new film to where she's either going to have to get possessed again in order to save the girls. I think they're going to bring that one girl back from hell. In my opinion,
of course.
I think they're going to bring her back from hell.
She'll be back.
I think Reagan is going to like either you know what? I don't even want to give any more highlight to that.
That is true.
Honestly.
The biggest joke of everything is when I go like on streaming right now and I look and it's like they're still trying to sell this film for
$19.99. Yeah, my mom and dad almost bought it the other night. I said, "Don't you dare!" I literally like walked in there because they're like reading the synopsis, and I walk in, I grabbed the remote, and I said, "Don't you dare buy that fucking film!" I was like, "That trash garbage of a movie. Don't you dare!" They were so mad. I was like, "Go watch Saw 10,"
and that's after all those reshoots too.
Yeah. Oh no, totally. We actually had a customer. Was it Ronnie come in the store that he goes, I paid $20 for it, right? Yeah. Within like first 10 minutes, his wife was asleep. And he goes, I just quit and went play video games. Yeah. I goes, I just realized I just lost $20. I don't care.
Right.
Because I'm not wasting my fucking time on this. So I was like, respect, big time.
Yeah,
so.
Man.
And they spent so much money getting the IP too.
The hype on that, dude. And I love that. What's his name? The director Green.
David Gordon Green.
That's like Halloween Kills, dude. Right?
Yeah. Good job. You got a good track record, buddy.
Yeah, for real, honestly.
But he
did a comedy before.
Yeah.
This is also on some.
But he was in an interview going, I only wish that William Friedkin was alive to see this.
No, I was like, God, no.
You put him in his grave.
Jesus Christ, no.
I would love to see
that would have sent him to the grave.
Do you remember Friedkin with like what was the quote or whatever? It's like he just wanted to be dead before the movie came out.
Yeah. That's exactly
That's so rad.
Yeah.
What a gangster!
And he did actually. It was
he
weird.
Did die.
Yeah. He was like, goodbye.
Right?
The Exorcist believer killed him. Holy shit! This is so.
He's like, I'm not gonna give that motherfucker the satisfaction of me being present when that movie's out. Good for him.
All right, so that's 2023. It's a fucking. It's in the coffin. Hold on a second.
Well, wait. Can I have a question?
Oh wait, I was nailing down the.
We have another one.
No, I have one question, just really quick. We'll make this like 1 minute. I'm actually curious because in 2023 we got Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
We also got something else out of Thanksgiving. Patrick Dempsey. named Sexiest Man of the Year.
Oh, that's a good point.
I kind of want to know what the thoughts.
Absolutely not.
What do we think?
Really?
Absolutely
he's been more than once.
Yeah, I was going to say he's been that more than once.
He's a multiple winner.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because he's Dr. Dreamy and whatever in Grey's Anatomy's.
Yeah, that's right. He was like Dr.
Yeah, he's been that for like years.
Really?
And I'm like, I'm over it.
He's aging well, but
no, he's aging like fine wine. But there's definitely better looking guys. Like, what's the guy from Scream 2? What's his name? Mickey.
Shit.
What?
Mickey from Scream 2.
How would he be the
Timothy
Olyphant?
Yeah,
that's true. How would he be the sexiest man of the year?
Timothy. He's my sexiest man of the year.
What?
What has he done? What did he do this year though?
Jason.
Nothing. I'm just saying he is.
He's just trying to connect with him.
Yeah, he just holds a place in my heart very dearly.
Who's your sexiest man of the year?
Sexiest man? Wow, you put me on the
Yeah.
spot.
Okay, if it has to be this year, damn.
Well, I guess 2023, Patrick Dempsey. I mean, okay, is he a handsome dude? Yeah, fucking probably. But like, I was shocked when that was like the reveal. Him.
Yeah.
I didn't know he wanted it again. So he's a multiple.
He's been that for a few years now.
I'm gonna go with Tom Hardy because he's looking haggard, and I'm into it.
But did he get run over by a snowmobile?
No, that's Jeremy Renner.
That's the other. Yeah, that's his twin.
All right.
So Tom Hardy is doing now. This is another gay thing, but Tom Hardy's doing that thing where he's like night 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 night.
Yeah.
Night. So he does the audiobook thing now.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like tucking you in. He's like
he's
but he's like good night. He's doing a lot of that now.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'm surprised.
here.
I'll give like,
and I'm not into short kings, but
short kings.
yeah.
I'll give one that was from 2023.
All right.
I'll give Mason Gooding Jr.
Who's that?
That's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son, who was in Scream 6. He's the,
okay, yeah.
Whatever his name was.
Nobody gets a pass.
Chad.
From that movie for me.
No, but he, boy, oh my God.
Oh boy, who are you going with? Who's your sexy man?
Dude, what's the one with Mia Goth? Skarsgård.
Oh, Skarsgård
from Infinity Pool.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that dude doesn't get like all the love because
he's like the reject Skarsgård brother. No,
he might be.
He's the youngest, right?
He is.
He's
the youngest. But I mean,
the man
sculpted.
Very much, very much
Sculpted.
He's sculpted.
Yeah.
He looks like a statue.
Yeah, he does. No, honestly,
they're all like
all
six,
those
six
all those Skarsgård brothers.
It's not even fair, dude.
Yeah, they're all like made from like fucking.
That movie fucking sucked, by the way. Though that was my worst of the year.
That was
bad.
That was
I hated it.
Yeah.
Was that this year?
This year, yeah,
It was. Yeah,
Infinity Pool.
Honestly, that was pretty bad.
That was what's his name's.
That's a
son or something.
honorable mention.
Yeah.
Infinity Pool. Man, what a bust.
dishonorable.
I guess I gotta have one.
dishonorable. You
Look,
gotta have
man,
one.
I'm just gonna go with Patrick Wilson. Look at
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
That's a good guy.
Yeah, he's great.
Patrick
We can talk
baby.
Conjuring. Whatever we do to each other.
Whatever we do.
Now it's
I
a
don't,
vote.
I don't
Now
know.
it's a
I don't
vote.
know what. I don't know what happens on that shit. But anyway, but I can imagine. All right, so here we go. I was nailing the coffin shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's me nailing the coffin shit of 2023. It was a good year.
Gave me shivers.
But we're going into 2024, and granted, we are running out of time. We're at hour 10 already. So
Yeah, we got like 10 minutes left.
Oh, yeah, we got
15
plenty of
minutes.
time.
Yeah,
We
we're
actually,
good.
fuck, there's no rules.
Yeah,
right?
whatever. We usually go like hour
Yeah.
30. We're fine.
Okay, so I've gotten a list of movies. Now if out there, I'm going to miss some because there's a movie.
There's so many.
The Crooked Tree. No one's going to know what the fuck that
Right.
means, right?
No,
so
no,
these
no.
are ones that will actually ring a bell to you.
Right.
And I want this. You know what? Smash or pass.
Oh, I
Okay?
love that. Perfect.
All right, so we don't have to get into
Nice
details.
and easy.
And you excited for this or you say fuck no? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So now some of these you may not have heard of, and I've caught on this one, and I'll explain this first one. It's called Imaginary. You ever heard of this one from Blumhouse?
Imaginary.
Okay.
Oh, yes. That's the teddy bear one.
So
right?
it's a teddy bear. So
Yes.
remember what was that teddy bear? Was it called Ted?
Ted. Yes.
Okay. Have
This
you
is
ever heard of that, Franco? This is
Seth
I
MacFarlane's
keep
Ted.
going. I keep going to Franco because Franco just doesn't tune into this world.
Right.
Sometimes, right? So, so imagine Ted, but in a
evil.
horror movie, right?
Yeah.
But it's like when he comes at you, it's not even. I don't think it's scary. Like
No,
this little
no.
2-foot little bear is coming at you. Like
Right.
you're gonna kill me. I'll just stomp the fuck out of you.
Right,
So
right.
And then I looked at who made this, and it's like fucking Blumhouse.
Blumhouse. Yeah.
Fuck no. So I'm going to go.
I'm going
pass
pass.
on that
Pass.
one.
Yeah, that's a
100%.
universal pass.
Okay. Next one, A Quiet Place, Day 1. This comes out March 8th, which is I think a prequel.
It's the very first. It's before the apocalypse starts. Like
Okay.
right the tail end before. Which
all right. What Jay? What do you think?
I'm gonna pass. I'm not a big fan of John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Same. I'm a
just
pass.
not
That
even
was the
close.
guy out the Office, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's a Boston guy, and I just don't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
make him fucking mob movies like you're supposed to. You know?
Yeah, right. No shit.
Pass.
Pass.
I'm pass as well.
Same.
I don't like those movies. I like the first one.
Why do? Yeah.
we don't need a prequel?
Thank you.
Okay, I have a question.
I love that we don't know how these beings got there.
No, they came on like asteroids or some
Yeah,
shit.
I don't
But,
need
okay,
to know
so here's
that.
the thing I don't get.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like with aliens, why is it lately that aliens I mean, this has been since like 2004.
Right.
Why is it that every time there's an alien movie, the aliens don't have clothes or like have any kind of apparatus? Like they can
That's a
traverse.
great fucking
they can
point.
traverse the vacuum of space and make it through all this radiation
But no.
that's in space, but they get here and they don't have clothes.
Don't even have a pair of shorts.
What was the other movie? No One Will Save You, right? That
Yeah,
came
No
out-
One Will
the
Save You.
Same
Yeah.
aliens,
Yeah,
no
like
clothes.
what the fuck?
That is a great. That's the best point I've ever heard in my life.
I guess because that just humanizes them. I guess they're supposed to be like out. Like
They don't get
they're
cold?
supposed to be creatures. I guess,
But
not.
there's just like no way to survive without any kind of covering space. Like no,
But I think that's what makes
no
them creepier.
carbon-based life form.
Yeah.
can
Right.
get-
And by the way, if all your reproductive organs are inside or whatever, that's no fucking fun.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
honestly.
saying? It's like
completely true.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to be naked, let's see what you got swinging there, buddy.
Yeah, for real.
Let's see some alien dick, all right?
Yeah,
for real.
2024.
Quote me on that
I
one.
need to see more alien
Alien
dick.
dick.
More alien dick in 2024.
All right. Next, we all pass on that one.
All
Right?
pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one, okay. Return to Silent Hill.
Smash! Oh my god!
Wow.
Smash! They've got the original crew from the very first film. I am so excited,
dude.
They could not do wrong in my book.
I like Silent Hill. I'm down for this. Too,
I'm down.
Man.
2 smashes.
I'm gonna go pass.
Oh yeah.
I'm going. I've never seen a Silent Hill movie.
Oh, you got to. Watch the first one.
It's weird too because I've been to Centralia. I've been to.
You've been to it, yeah.
That's my dream to go. I know they have it. It's completely off.
Yeah,
now,
but
right?
what people do is everybody just parks fucking like a mile back, walks there, and it's cool.
It's been my dream to go there. That's
but then you're walking through like the Blair Witch Woods, man.
True,
yeah.
Like anything else, the main reason I never got around to watching it was it's usually just the fan base that I'm just like,
you gotta watch
so
the first
much.
one.
So it's very video. It's all video game, right?
You gotta watch
video
the first,
games.
Yeah,
Same,
but the thing
same.
is, the first film really just breaks down all of the games from when it was out. It breaks it all to a single movie. It's not hard to understand. You don't need to know past lore because they go all into it. It's a fun movie.
So I don't want to fucking slow us down, but I talked to you before about the Japanese like 1960s game they're doing.
Oh yeah.
And I have to send you a link because a guy did like people are now doing like fan fiction of that.
Oh yeah.
And I'm listening to it as I fall asleep.
Oh, is it
and that
good?
shit is good.
Oh,
so I
I'm
wish
gonna
they
have
would
to-
make that a movie.
Hey, send that to me.
Yeah, I will.
I wanna
It's
hear
a
that.
trip, dude, because
Yeah.
it's like ghosts and like all this weird shit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it's like, and it's people speaking in Japanese,
I
and
love
then you
it.
have a guy that's whispering in English.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, really?
So it's
Send
really
that to me
interesting. Yeah.
right now.
And it's like fucking me all up. Like my
Yeah.
dreams are all messed up and shit. But
yeah.
so I wish they would do that. But
Yeah,
other,
but
other
You
than that, I
guys,
don't know
you
anything
guys
about
watch it. Let us know if it's.
Yeah,
It's gonna
we're definitely watching.
I'm so
Look,
ready.
I'm a capitalist. I'm an entrepreneur. I
Yes.
know Silent Hill sells, so I fucking
Yeah,
love it
It
already.
does sell.
Yeah.
What else?
All right. Hey, this is interesting. Alien Romulus. This is like
That's the-
another alien.
Romulus.
Fucking pass for me, baby.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the TV series?
No, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
Coming out August 16th. Yeah. I don't know much details. I didn't write details down, so I
That's
knew
fine.
it. But I'm a pass on this too. I mean, yeah, I'll probably watch it, but I have a feeling this is gonna be just a real bad sci-fi movie. I don't know.
In my head, I see it like The Exorcist Believer. I don't know why. I just,
Oh,
like,
good point.
I just envision it.
It's
going
hard
the
to
same route.
fucking. It's like okay,
Leave it alone.
because Alien is so fucking rad,
Right.
And I know we've had 2 or 3 after that, maybe
Yeah.
more than that. I don't know.
There's more, yeah.
Yeah, there's
a
several,
shit
yeah.
ton, especially with like the Predator versus Alien and
Oh,
Alien
fuck,
versus
yeah.
Predator.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so exhausted of Alien shit. Honestly,
Yeah. So
Let
you're
it-
a
let it
pass.
be.
I'm a pass. I also
I'm
don't like
passing.
sci-fi. I don't like sci-fi shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
let's
keep your
Keep
sci-fi,
sci-fi
out of my
far.
horror.
Keep it
in
far
fucking
away.
space.
All right, this is gonna be interesting. Beetlejuice 2, September 6th, coming out. I'm gonna lead off, man, and this may be a shock to people. I was never a Beetlejuice
Me
fan.
neither, man.
I mean, and I guess what's his name is going to be Beetlejuice
Yeah,
again.
Michael
Yeah.
Keaton's
Michael
back
Keaton.
as
Okay.
And I know
And-
this is a killer. I know people. I mean, people are probably screaming at me right now, like, "How dare you?" But it didn't resonate with me too well. I mean, it's okay,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like
Yeah.
I watched it one time in my life, and that's it, man. So
I grew up with the movie, so I'm obviously going to have to smash this.
Yeah.
Tim Burton actually just recently posted the lobby scene from the new movie, and
Sure.
it looks exactly
Really?
the exact same of how the movie ended off. So that makes me excited, and it only makes me excited because it's the original team. Again, with like the original team and shit, like I'm liking seeing like a reunion
Sure.
of creators coming back to make a final product
Yeah.
or whatever. So I'm excited for this, and I like they got Michael Keaton back. They've got Winona Ryder back.
Ryder
We've
back.
got. I'm tired of Jenna Ortega, but I am kind of excited because she did film this quite a bit after like the Scream hype and stuff
Right.
like that. So I still know she was at her prime, and she's not so tired as she is now. So
She's so tired.
as she wasn't so tired as like as in Wednesday or whatever.
When I was a little kid, man, one of my first jobs was at a local video store.
Yeah.
And my first ass chewing was because I moved fucking Beetlejuice out of the horror section into the family. And it was like the first get my goddamn office.
Yeah.
But pass as well, man.
fucking Astro Video, fucking whatever. What are you doing?
Pass.
Pass, huh?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's like it's
Yeah, I mean, and
I love Michael Keaton.
no, like I said, it's just not saying it was a bad movie or anything. It just wasn't. For
It's just
me.
not the vibe.
Yeah.
It's just not the vibe.
I just feel like there's certain movies that don't need a sequel.
I agree on that too.
I agree. I don't think this one necessarily needed a sequel, but I will be there.
Respect that the names that are in it are It makes it more credible.
Oh, it's gonna kill. It's gonna smash. Yeah, it's gonna. They're already laughing. They've already made their money.
I have hopes that this is not going to be like a Hocus Pocus 2. I have hopes. I have.
Was it bad? I didn't. Even
it's horrible.
Sorry, Doug Jones.
Yeah, I know. We love you. He was the only good part in it. Honestly,
he is the only good part.
Really
I remember when you guys did that interview with Doug Jones. It was like everything was. You were like.
Tell me,
all top secret. Don't tell anyone.
I'll never forget.
Then it came out. And no one gives a fuck.
No. Yeah. That night was just monumental for me because Franco ate for the first time in like 2 months.
Oh, that's so good. All right,
true.
Moving on. We got a few more to go here, or a lot more to go. Actually, Smile 2 coming out October 18th. So in the Halloween season,
is that real?
Yeah,
Smile 2.
Okay.
Smash.
When we talked about this earlier for the Smile 2 being on there, I wanted to pass, but the more I think about it, dude, I'm gonna smash it.
I can't wait for this movie.
I have one request.
Well, it's probably the same request I have. What is it?
Don't give it all away.
Don't put the trailer.
Yes,
I know.
Yes.
That jump scare. That's such good jump scare that gave it away. Are you kidding?
Yes.
Ask me up right there, man.
Yes,
I was just like, are you fucking kidding me, man?
Yeah.
When that drops on a streaming service, I will be watching it that night.
Oh, yeah. I will be in theaters.
Yeah, I'm not even watching any
night.
trailers, man. Nothing, man.
Right. I'm not doing that either.
Smash.
No, yeah, I'm into it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
I hope they do better, or even better advertisement for this movie.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because they did, like, at the tail end of Smile, they did that really good where they were having random people smiling through it. I hope that they do that for, like, the whole advertisement.
Really cool.
I hope they go bigger. Yeah, I hope they go bigger. I hope, like, on the, like, I don't know, in New York or something on, like, those huge screens, they have just somebody constantly staring in. Yeah, just constantly smiling.
That would be cool.
That'd be dope.
All right. How about this one? That's not really horror, but The Crow, a reboot.
Oh, that's Skarsgård, right?
Yep,
I think so.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's Skarsgård. God, this is kind of hard because, again, the Crow movie I grew up with. Probably one of the earliest memories of me watching a movie with my mom and loving it. I think I'm gonna have to pass on this because I don't know if I could ruin that image of what was his name, Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee,
Brandon Lee, and his betrayal for it. I think he's always just gonna be my Crow.
I never liked the first one, so I'm a fucking.
You didn't like the first one?
I did not, man. I don't know why. I'm not saying it's a good movie,
It's
but
not. It's not horror.
I think that's why.
It's more like crime,
crime drama,
like thriller. Yeah, crime thriller.
I'm not sure why that was in my list, but I just thought it was something to talk about.
The horror community is going to be excited about it,
regardless, because it still is like he is still one of the horror icons.
Yeah, it just didn't do it for me, man.
Nope. Yeah, it didn't really.
What about you?
So I'm gonna pass on this movie because that movie actually I was at the very first screening of it anywhere in the world.
Really?
Yeah, I was actually there.
That's how old he is.
No, that's not true. No, actually, I really was there. I was a kid, and my cousin Julian got tickets through his job, and he took me with him, and we went and saw it, and and it was actually here. It was in Arizona.
Really?
Yeah. And now it's a gym. It used to be a movie theater.
Yeah.
And I remember just being like watching it and being like, holy shit. It was like something that turned me on to like dark gothic.
Right.
You know,
that's a very good way
films.
to describe it too.
Yeah, it's like very like Sin City.
Yeah. And then also now like I have befriended one of the guys that was on set
nice.
when Brandon was shot.
Oh,
he
really?
was like 10 feet away from him when it happened.
Damn.
He was one of the writers.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to a legend.
And he's just like he's like it's and he tells us like in detail. He's told us like he's like it's the worst moment of my life.
I bet.
Like he's like
That's devastating.
Yeah, that's what are you doing? You passing? You passing?
So I passed.
Okay. All right. So next one. I'm very interested, but I'm already disappointed. It's Faces of Death.
What?
Now let me give you this. I wrote this down because people were like, "Wait, how's that possible?" Because Faces of Death was just a bunch of fucking raw footage of different shit, right? That was most of those don't know. It was so classic in the '80s because you thought all of it was real, and not all of it was real. It was a lot of fake shit. But anyway, the story follows a woman who discovers violent videos that recreate death scenes from movies online. Okay,
so that online right there.
I'm out. I'm out too. I'm passing on this one, man. I think this is going to be a shit show.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be just found footage crap.
found footage on this crappy ass computer.
This will be one of those get off my lawns for the
And what's shocking us anymore, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? We've seen the most gruesome deaths and all that stuff. You know, if this was the 80s or 70s or some shit like that,
that's such
even
a
90s, early 90s. You know,
we're so desensitized. Like, what is this film going to do for me?
I think it's a cash grab. They're using the name on this thing, and
100%.
Yep. But my personal opinion, I don't know if everybody's smashing this or not.
No, I'm passing this one.
Universal Pass.
Okay, Universal Pass. Coming out, Maxine with 3 X's.
Oh, dude, I'm smashing this so fucking hard.
Smash. I cannot.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
There ain't nothing I'm looking more forward to.
Yeah, I'm excited. They just revealed that there's a secret celebrity coming in at the very end of this movie.
Jenna Ortega. I got it.
Right. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm very excited.
What else? Yeah. No, that's pretty good.
I like that this what I like about it is how like secretive this film has been, and that like nobody knows details about any of this.
That is smart.
You know who the celebrity is? Do you know who it is?
I have no idea. No, I guess nobody knows.
I know who it is.
Oh, do you know?
No.
Ooh, T.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so just say it.
No, I'm not going to just say it.
I was like,
I can write it down and show you.
Go ahead and just say it. All right. What
after the show. You write it down
after the show.
Jenna Ortega. I said that. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I see some hand signals going on.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Wolf, tell me he says something. I can't.
I know.
I don't read lips.
I can't read lips either.
So, all right.
I think I got it.
Okay.
I
think.
think.
Well, we'll move on. I don't want to break any NDAs.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Sure.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that Skarsgård again?
It's Bill Skarsgård.
Enough with okay, you know what?
A24?
I love him, but pass.
William Dafoe's doing it. So is Robert Eggers doing this?
Yes, that's another.
Oh, right.
Dude, yeah, his period piece is like he nails it.
Oh, right. He does do the really good
You might
ones.
not like the movies, but yeah, the respect.
I think it's going to be a slow burn. I can know this, but I think if it follows the original story, I'm going to love it.
I'm there
because look at the movies he's done before. I mean, he pretty much does his homework on everything.
Yeah,
he's a student of this stuff. So I think he's going to crush.
Or a smash, sorry.
Yeah, it is annoying though. I do agree with Tommy. I think like Skarsgård.
Is Skarsgård our new Jenna Ortega?
I guess so. He has to be.
In 2024.
I was just about to say he's the new Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, I'm gonna smash it because I just love the story. But
I love a good vampire.
Me too.
Yeah,
me too.
And especially
I like William Dafoe.
I love William Dafoe.
Defoe's awesome.
Yeah, he's fucking rad.
And if we know anything, they're gonna make him look gnarly looking.
Totally.
So that's what I like. I don't like the no Twilight shit, but give me a Nosferatu. That's what I'm there for.
All right, how about this one? Salem's Lot. I guess they're doing it. And director is Gary Dauberman, who did Annabelle Comes Home. So that may be all right, you know?
Man, I want to love this so much.
Me too.
But I'm just nervous about it, so...
I love the original, right?
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah. And so I'm like, fuck, I want to say pass on this. But
I'm going to go smash just because I know I'm going to be there and watch it.
I guarantee
I'm going to be there that night for sure, but I just don't feel so...
Where you
excited.
at, Franco?
Shit.
What's Barlow?
Did you like the original?
I did, but how are they going to recapture that terror?
No, fucking
because they really did.
So scary. That movie's so scary.
Like, hey, let me in.
Yeah.
Just when he's sitting there with the body under the shroud.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that shit fucking that's terror.
Magic.
When they put him in the what's his name in the shadows, you just see his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there.
Barlock, is that what it was?
Barlow.
Yeah.
Barlow.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was good, man.
Yeah.
So good.
I don't know.
I'll go with Smash.
Thrill me. Let's see this thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll give it a bone.
Okay, this is interesting. The Strangers trilogy. So they're actually making 3 movies.
3 movies that's coming out. Coming out
fuck.
the whole all
quit.
year.
He took off the mic.
Just quit. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm fucking smashing.
I'm
this.
smashing this too. I've already seen part. I've seen a good chunk of the first one. It's scary.
Yeah, I don't. First
Really?
of all, I love the Strangers
because I want to pass on this so bad.
Yeah,
man.
it's scary.
How'd you see a chunk of the first one?
It was on Twitter.
Oh,
it got leaked.
Okay.
Oh wow. Nice.
I'm not comparing the two, but the last time I saw 3 movies in the same year was the Fear Street trilogy, and I loved it. But also The Strangers, I loved. Even the Praise at Night, I don't give a shit. That was a guilty pleasure.
Oh, that movie is so good. I don't care what anybody says. That movie is so good.
I enjoyed it. I love The Strangers.
Yeah, I love The Strangers
I will
too.
be there all 3 nights open.
100%.
But it wasn't that long ago. Why do we have to redo this?
Oh, I'm with you on that, but
here's my problem. Is it going to be the same shit though? Is it going to? Because someone told me there's the same 3 masks and all that shit.
It's the same people, but it's following the same girl and her boyfriend all 3 movies.
I look at it like pizza, dude. We're getting a lot of it, but I like pizza.
Yeah,
I agree. You never give me too much.
No,
pizza.
I agree.
All right, good call.
So yeah,
and it is kind of slasher.
It's 100% a slasher.
What are you doing, Tommy? I see your eyes.
It's like a past like no other. I hate those movies.
I know.
I hate those movies more than I hate the Conjuring universe
because they bring me joy.
That's pretty much why. The happy. Yeah, no, because it's like, dude, I would fucking kill them.
Yeah, that's true.
I would definitely kill those girls.
Oh, I'd fuck them up.
Like, dude, and I hate whenever you're in a space and you're fighting for your life.
Yeah.
And you can't sell me on the fact that if Jason was coming at me with a knife, I would use anything in here to try to save myself.
Yes.
They're just like, no, please. And I'm like, I would smash that bitch's shins with that coffee table so quick.
But that is just you. Because me, on the other hand, when I get so
you would just
scared,
curl up and die?
No, when I get so scared, I freeze. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
I'm 100% those bitches that is like running into a room and I didn't realize that like I ran into like the storage room where there's no weapons or anything and I'm just dead.
I think you would fight for your life.
I don't think so.
I don't.
I'd be too scared. You
There's
underestimate
no way.
me. You underestimate how much of a coward I am sometimes.
All right, well,
I'm just giving myself that credit right there.
All right, we got 2 smashes and 2 passes.
It's a turbo pass.
Okay, turbo pass.
Turbo
wow.
pass.
Terrifier 3.
Dude, this is such a polarizing one right now.
Oh man,
the immediate thing is Smash because we'd like.
I'm gonna upset so many people.
But like, I'm gonna tell you something, dude. And this is coming from a guy that couldn't have been more excited
you got
about
tattooed on your fucking forehead,
or
whatever side head.
I grew my hair back.
The
reality is, man, I'm not excited for this movie.
No, I'm not either.
There's one main reason why. I still fucking hear so much about the second movie.
Yes.
Every day, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week.
That's
I'm over it.
It's so popular.
Why did they do it so quick? That's my thing. They should have just like let it soak in.
Yeah.
Give us a few years. That I was telling somebody that Art the Clown is so tired to me now because they've just shoved it down our throats.
They forced it on you.
Yeah, so much. I already didn't like the movies. Like, I'm just going to say, I didn't like the movies. I don't like those movies.
Right.
I have no, like, motivation to go and see this one, even, like, regardless of who picked it up.
Right.
I'm just so tired of seeing Art now. I'm tired of it. I'm tired.
Terrifier Part 1. I think it was 2016.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah.
I love that movie so much. It sat for 6 years with absolutely nothing else.
Nothing.
And it stood alone, and it was such an effective movie. He was such an effective
100%,
character.
yeah.
I loved it. And then 2 came out, and we all enjoyed the movie. It was one of the
bombshell.
One of the most memorable experiences we had from last year, right?
Right.
But then the wave happened, and now it became like if you don't like Terrifier 2 or The Clown,
you're not a horror fanatic.
You're a fucking poser or some shit. But like I kind of grew tired of the fan base.
Actually, on the opposite, I'm thinking the people who are like hardcore Art fans, they're the posers, because I'm like, you found one person that you like.
Yeah.
You found one horror movie that's like edgy enough for you, and you think like you got this God complex, thinking like that's the best movie. It's not.
It's not.
It's not a good movie. I hate everything about those movies.
I think in like 20, 30 years from now, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be a cool movie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's going to be even.
No.
I don't think it's a cult class.
I don't think so.
I think
the first one.
I think it kind of takes from like what Pennywise did, the new Pennywise, where they got a simple concept where marketing is so easy for it. Art is easy to market.
Sure.
Because he's just so simple.
He is.
It's so easy. And very effective, where you could put him on anything. You could put him on a movie cover.
Yeah.
You could put him on a T-shirt. You could put him on a purse. You could put he's just easy to make.
Great colors
great.
too. Like
yeah, exactly. Black and white.
Yeah,
easy to do, and a splash of
pure
red.
contrast. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
And with white with blood, it's
we saw this with Bill Skarsgård's It.
Yeah.
Like, they just got a really easy character to easy marketing and stuff like that, and people are going with a fucking heyday with it. I think that's the only reason that they're able to make
everybody's
this film.
so in love with Art the Clown that they just give the movie itself and the writing and everything else a pass.
Oh, 100%.
When the movie isn't the greatest movie.
It's horrible.
The writing's pretty choppy.
Horrible. Oh, God,
the editing's
it's so
not
bad.
good at all. That movie could have been an hour.
I couldn't finish the second one. I didn't even watch the first one. I got 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in. I couldn't make it through. The second one, it was an arm and a leg to get me to watch it all. It was so rough.
So, like, the thing about that is there's been 4 movies already. Ninth Circle. So it's like,
that too.
well, that wasn't David. Still, it's like one every 4 years since 2008.
Sure.
So, like, we're already kind of oversaturated with him.
Right.
Yeah.
And with the character. I don't know, dude. But then giving me... if they can swing it to give me a visual that's very similar, because it almost looks like it's shot on film.
Yeah.
A visual that's similar to Black Christmas, the original.
Nice.
I'll be more into it.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't give me that, then I'm gonna pass.
Another thing is art.
But they're already saturating us with it. And
well,
it's
that's
a year away, almost like
art. And that's the thing is he's just not like mysterious anymore.
He's not
like that. That's what made him kind of scary. Was that he was very like mysterious. You don't know what he is.
Mark my word right now. This will. I'm not saying this is going to fail because people are going to see it. It's going to make its box office. But
is this the death of art? Do we think?
After 3, I think it's done.
I think it's the old term "jump the shark." I think it's going to. This is a true victim of overexposure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's almost like. You have a slasher movie and you show the killer like so much. It's like
you show the killer at the opening credit.
Right. Yeah, I'm not scared of it. You see art so much, and we've seen everything possible you can do to a human. Right? I don't give a fuck what you do in part 3. We've seen it.
Yes. That's another thing too. Was that like the kills in the second one were so outrageous? Yeah. How do you up the ante with this new one?
He insists it's going to be a trilogy, and that's the end of it.
I don't think so.
I think this is going to go the formula of Hatchet. It went Hatchet 1, 2, and 3, and then it went Victor Crowley.
Yes,
you're going to see Art the Clown being like a fucking title.
I agree with
that.
Throw
that big money.
I mean, it's already been everywhere. He was with fucking what was that TV show he appeared?
With the Pete Davidson
and shit. Like that was so weird.
It was so dumb.
I hated that. A pass on.
Yeah, I'm a pass too. I mean, yes, of course we'll watch it, but I know we sound like haters. We're probably, but the overexposure thing.
No, it's just true. It really is. I mean, this has happened to all the horror icons.
Sure.
Like Jason, I can't watch that movie, like those movies anymore because they was so oversaturated.
Sure.
Freddy, I mean, even Ghostface at this point, I'm so tired. And I'm
there.
I mean, thank God the 7th film is just dead now because I didn't know if I was gonna like this new one because I'm just so over the overexposure when it comes to these horror icons.
I agree. So Terrifier, sorry.
Sorry, man.
Whatever.
Sorry, Art.
All right, I got a couple more. Here we go. This one's called Thread: An Insidious Tale. So this is a spin-off from Insidious franchise.
Smash,
I've never actually heard about
The Red Door. Was trash.
Garbage.
It was trash. And they bombed them 5.
Yeah. If that were, I don't care. I'll eat it up every time.
I'm curious on a spin-off because I think they've beaten the Further to death, right? And this is once again, this is fucking Art the Clown shit we're doing here. But we like it seems like the same. Oh, we're going back into Further again to find someone who's lost. And I don't give a fuck, man.
Shocker.
Yeah, I know. So you can stay in the same universe. I have no problem with that. But you give me something original, I'm fucking down.
Yeah,
because Insidious is scary. There's scary movies. Well, most of them are.
Give me someone who like daydreams into the Further.
There you go.
Like give me someone who like physically can't like escape their fate when it comes to the Further. Like they just out of nowhere they just go into the Further because they're daydreaming. Give me something like that. I don't know. Like make it exciting. I'll give it a smash if they can make it exciting for me.
I'll smash it too, just because I'm curious and I want to see. I don't know if Patrick Wilson's directing this thing again or whatever.
He probably is.
I have no idea. I didn't get much details, but I like me some scary shit. So maybe I don't know. Where you at?
I'm gonna say pass because I'm not a fan of.
You're not a fan of it? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, part 5 just fucked it up.
Yeah, that really fucked it up.
Yeah, that kind of. Anyway, all right.
Those movies are like a Godsmack video.
It really is, honestly.
It's like not, you know what I mean?
Yo, brother, I love me some 90s Godsmack.
I love that. That's funny. How about this one? The First Omen.
Pass. Yeah, I'm a pass on this. I'm so over the Omen too.
I looked at I should have brought the synopsis in. I'm sorry, but I didn't do this one. I was in a hurry this morning. But it's
is it about the Omen? Like, is it basically?
It's basically kind of, but I think it's set in somewhere like France this time, or so. I don't know. The synopsis didn't look too bad. Actually, I was like, oh wait, okay. So I don't know. We'll see. Not enough information. I didn't have a release date on this thing yet, so I don't even know.
So this says April 5th, 2024, and the synopsis is, a woman starts to question her own faith when she uncovers a terrifying conspiracy to bring about the birth of evil incarnated in Rome.
Okay, yeah, Italy. That was close. What did I say, France?
Yeah.
Right. Same shit.
So what do you think of that?
I'm offended.
I'm offended.
I'm going to just go turbo pass, ultra pass.
Turbo pass.
Like...
Multi-pass.
Quasar pass.
Multi-pass.
So IMDb's synopsis, it gets a little bit more. It says, a young American woman is sent to Rome to begin a life of service to the church, but encounters a darkness that causes her to question her own faith and uncover a terrifying conspiracy that hopes to bring the birth of evil incarnate.
That's what I read. That's the one I read. So I mean, okay. I don't know.
Sounds like every other demon movie based in like Rome or whatever. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Pass.
I'm gonna smash it because I like weird shit like this. So
I'll smash it just because.
I don't want to be right and say this would be the best movie ever. So he's not gonna come back and say I smashed
right,
this. Like that.
Right.
It's a fucking.
I'll smash it because I do love me like a good demon movie.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, 2 more. You ready? We already know Wolf Tummy's on this one. The Conjuring: Last Rites.
Oh baby, I am all in.
I think this
Conjuring.
is a 3-way smash.
Enough
for sure.
Yeah.
with these guys.
I love
This is not a Devil's Triangle. This is an Eiffel Tower on this one.
Everybody listening is like they're bitching about Terrifier force feeding, but like,
then here
the
we are with
Conjuring is just
Conjuring.
like eat it up, bitch. Yes, I don't give a shit. It's our opinion.
Hey, at least they give like 2 years like in between
That's
everybody.
true.
Yeah,
so.
that's why there's a fucking universe, people.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, the last one, part 3 was kind of a dud, right? So
I even found it sharp. It was a dud.
It was.
I still like.
I love it.
But
I love it. Yeah.
It was,
I don't give a shit.
I think it was dead compared to the first 2, but it was enough where I'm like, I know you're going to come back. And you're going to fucking smoke this, man.
Zach Baggins.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about some
Yes,
weird
Zach
rock.
I want that fucking rocking chair, Zach.
Yeah.
Zach Baggins. Yeah, he's behind that tree with that little meme. He's
Right.
like, what's up?
I want to sit in it, dude.
If this movie ties to like that end credits thing that you were talking about,
Yes. Yeah.
then I might be like, okay, let's go.
We're going to get.
Are you gonna bring like
Wolf
the?
Tummy to
Tummy's
life.
on-
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll have him.
Are you gonna bring the
convert.
sisters together somehow?
Maybe we're
Yes.
scissoring. We're having fun. I don't know. What it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're converting Wolf.
Because right now I'm not feeling it.
All right. Look, and this last one, I'm going to call this as the best one of the year.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
What do
You
you
better
do?
not say Pope's Exorcist 2.
Fucking Russell Crowe in a Vespa, dude. What are you talking about?
No,
big
this
pun
is
style?
the Exorcist. This is gonna be the Exorcist. too.
No,
no.
I'm just kidding. Just because I love this movie, and this could probably be the biggest bomb.
Oh
but
wait,
Ginger Dead Man versus
I
Bella
wish.
Long.
fucking Witchboard.
They're remaking
Oh.
Witchboard?
Yes, so the
Smash.
1986 classic, the remake.
Tawny
Oh.
Katane.
The only, here's
Yeah.
I know, right? I love that movie. I don't know why.
I do
It's a
too.
guilty pleasure of
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah,
and
same. I haven't heard about
But
that
he-
movie in a long time.
yeah,
That's kind of
fuck.
crazy. that
fucking.
they're
We
coming
just
back.
watched it again recently.
Yep.
So
You ever heard of the word Malfador? I know that movie fucking
Yeah.
front to back, dude.
Oh man,
He's like, yeah,
You
it's
do that?
Portuguese.
Yeah.
means something evil.
I love
there's
some
one
Witchboard.
word that scared me when I read through this, and it said reimagining. I'm like,
Oh.
Okay,
yeah.
no, listen, I'm smashing it. Not sure it's gonna go well, but
I'm calling this as the best movie of the year. All right,
Oh my god.
hey, I don't know if they're gonna get the movie done in time. I'm not sure, but if they could get They Follows out next year.
Oh,
I thought that was supposed to be out. in
I know they're shooting still.
They're shooting, but I don't think they'll have a release by next year.
If that
because
sucker-
it just started, and
Yeah.
with the writer's strike and all that, I don't think they had enough time to get it done this year.
and if it does come out
And-
next year, it's probably gonna
And
be
I was
junk.
about to say, I kind of hope that it does come out next year. That way, we don't get a shit film this year.
True. So
I would
you're-
prefer to just
You're
wait.
betting your money on Witchboard.
You know what it is? I just
2024?
got this weird feeling, man. I got this weird feeling it's going to be that cult
I hope so,
classic.
buddy.
I don't know. It's going to bomb.
Yeah.
It's gonna bomb.
That's not.
At the end of the day, nobody cares.
But I'm
Terrifier
there
3 is
for it,
coming
man.
out. You know,
It's probably like straight to fucking video.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know. I love Witchboard, and
Rest in peace, Tawny Katane.
yeah, man, she was fucking,
Smoked.
She died.
Yeah, she's been dead.
Fuck.
she's been dead.
Yeah. All right. Let's thank God there's still leftover images of her. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see this. I haven't heard about the movie in so long.
I'm
that
excited.
This is
go back and watch it. I'm telling you,
Strangers
what
Trilogy.
what a win.
That's my
Stranger
sleeper.
Trilogy?
That's my pick for next year. Let's pick. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What's going to be the?
Oh wow! I'm
What's everybody's
I'm
favorite?
dying on this Witchboard hill. I'm
You're
sorry.
dying on Witchboard?
yeah, you're the only
You
one.
can't go back.
I called it. I called
All
it.
right.
Shit.
I'll take you the spot off you for a second here. I'm going fucking Strangers Trilogy. I think by the end of next year, I'm going to be
way.
singing the praises.
I think so.
For the Strangers Trilogy.
I agree.
Also, don't sleep. I'm pretty sure we're getting New Fear Street too. I'm not. I'm
We
just saying.
so they actually
Really?
did. They said
Pretty
that
sure.
there is. We are going to get backstories.
Yep,
for
take
some,
my fucking
for
money.
some of the ghosts in Fear
So
Street.
I'm in that camp. Give me Fear Street.
What's your?
Strangers.
Yeah.
Melda, anything on your end? That
Mine
you're thinking?
is going to be the tried and true Return to Silent Hill.
Return to Silent
that's
Hill.
That's my
Jason.
favorite.
So,
that's where I'm going.
Look, if I'm betting money, in
That's
other
your
words,
other-
if what's going to gross and be Silent Hill
Silent
is going
Hill.
to be up in that.
Yep.
It's definitely top 3, right?
Right.
I think Maxine will be a pretty good one as
Maxine.
well.
Oh, I forgot about Maxine. I'm
Maxine
such
is
a-
my
yeah.
pick.
Sorry, you already
Fuck.
put your pick in there, Jay. You're
Fuck.
fucked.
Ty West 2024 or 5. Really? Skippy. That's
Oh, wow.
What was
This,
that?
we're tearing
That
the
was my
table
fault.
down.
I guess you don't agree.
This is
I
it.
guess I was so angry. I was so
So-
excited for my Silent Hill.
Sorry, Maxine.
All right,
Fuck.
everybody's going to laugh, but I'll be doing laughing in 2024 when fucking Witchboard is like the
Right
number one movie.
when it actually hits every. Oh man,
I
could
will
you
never have
imagine?
been so excited to be wrong.
Oh man, or you know what? it might be Faces of Death. Could you imagine that actually just be a silent killer?
Okay.
Oh God.
I'll turn it to an anime store or something.
Yeah.
If I can Face of Death fucking wins, I don't know. So,
oh man.
Hey.
As long as it's not Terrifier 3, I'm fine.
No shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh
God, yeah. I don't think so.
All right. Well, there you go.
It's been fun, table.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We say goodbye.
We were saying goodbye to our podcast table. We're sitting on. If you've been in our store, it's the bar top at the end.
Goodbye.
This is officially going away next week, and in about, I say 2 weeks, so we may have a little bit of a lull because we got podcast tables coming in.
Right.
We gotta
set up. We gotta do everything.
I gotta shave.
Season.
You know.
Yeah.
I
gotta lose like 35 pounds.
Yeah.
I want to get down to my birth weight.
Franco's fucking his shot is just gonna be such an extreme close up of his eyes.
It's just a portrait neck up.
Me and Franco are gonna text tomorrow morning about like what hour Stairmaster.
Dude, for real, like. I'm going full 30 vertical.
4 a.m.
There's gonna be like you're gonna have to watch out. There's gonna be like a whole ass gym in the back or something.
Totally.
They're gonna start coming here, like work out before they get on film.
This is gonna be the most stressful fucking YouTube channel.
You think we're not gonna do like pre-recording pumps? Are you kidding me?
I know.
Oh yeah, you guys are doing push-ups and shit.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I'm going straight wife beater. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'll put some mustard stains on it. Yeah, I'll be.
I'm gonna dress like a barber in LA or something.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, because like on Dragons of Hell, I'm like the straight sandwich. I'm
exactly.
I'll be the guy in the middle, which is weird.
Right.
Don't be doing Eiffel Towers on me.
Yeah, no Eiffel Towers here.
Maybe we'll get like maybe like some extensions, like a mullet in the back.
Oh my god!
Oh, like really like a lot of volume, like Joe Beth Williams in the back, business.
Oh,
business in the front, Joe Beth Williams in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Fucking sign me up.
Oh no.
So yeah, it'll be a week or so, guys, and we'll be kicking this off.
Also, it's holiday season, so like go enjoy.
Oh yeah,
enjoy.
Yeah,
you're going to Vegas, dude. Good luck.
I am going to Vegas.
Oh, fun.
There goes all our money. So
wow.
I know. I'm going to Vegas for the first time too.
Hell yeah!
Really?
For my birthday.
I don't know about first time for me, but yeah.
It's gonna be my first time. I'm kind of scared.
Are you really?
I'm pretty messy when
are
I'm
you
drunk.
going?
You should be.
When's
scared.
My birthday, January 11th.
You should
so
be
it's coming up.
Shit.
It's coming up.
Scary.
I get messy when I get drunk. So
are you gonna go to like to the sex Cirque du Soleil?
I don't know what we're doing. Honestly, we're just gonna go.
Fucking pauper gremlins in Vegas.
Probably, yeah.
Your first time in Vegas? Oh my god, you're fucked.
I know.
This
is so fun.
literally. This is going to be fucking You're going to have such a good time, but you're going to be you're going to definitely that 5-hour drive home. You'll be doing the fucking shame or whatever.
Are you flying or driving?
Why would I fly?
Why would
Because it's 45 minutes.
Jason's like, I'm flying to Vegas.
You're flying to Vegas?
I am.
Yeah. Oh my god, I thought I was the only one. I was been like, who flies to Vegas?
You
a
gotta
45-minute flight? No, I'm just driving.
Dude, I've
what?
only
No.
Yeah. I'm driving.
You fly in the morning and fly back home at night.
The party starts as soon as you get the airplane. You're supposed to go like Spirit Airlines. It's fucking wow.
No, I'm spending like a whole 4 days there.
Oh wow!
Okay,
dude.
that's a lot.
You're sold.
I know that does not sound long.
No, it's going to be
48 hours there is like a week and a half.
Dude, we were there for 24 hours. I was like begging to come home.
It's nuts.
Yeah, I'm going to go crazy.
Okay, I can't wait for these stories.
My first trip there, dude. I was there. I haven't been hammered since my 21st birthday. Like hammered, where like your head hurts.
This fucking
Jason,
guy. I had to carry him out. Dude.
So like, and the whole way home, I'm just like, I'm moving.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He wants to move into like the stratosphere, like the most ghetto ass fucking hotel.
5 minutes in that hotel, you smell like you smoke cigars your whole life.
No shit. Okay, now I'll get out of it. We had adjoining rooms, right? I don't know.
That's
right. Whatever. Right. Whatever. We're balling.
Yeah, that's not weird.
Yeah. So, and I go in my room, I'm like, hey, stratosphere, it's fucking all right. Whatever, right? I go into his room. He's like, dude, does your room smell like a fucking ashtray? I'm like, what? And I walk in his room. Like, someone like smoked a cigar with a joint.
And my finger, I just scraped it across like, the
and you
bathroom.
Could just like take like the film
all over the end.
And I'm like,
I slept in the bathtub.
Yeah. I was like, bro, let's get you into the room. And Jay's like, no, fuck this. This is experience.
I want the Vegas.
Yeah, you got the experience. So yeah, I would have totally got that.
Also, conjoined rooms, that's like the straightest thing I've ever heard. Because like us gays, we're like levels down from each other because we can't have here in like each other.
Don't be giving me no junior suite. I need the suite. Deluxe.
Sweet
one room for me, one room for my clothes.
All right, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. That's the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
2023.
Yeah. Rest in peace, 2023.
Rest in peace.
Hey, we had a great year, guys. We had a good year, man.
We did. It was a good year.
And we're gonna double level it up this
2024
year.
is going to be
fucking
my year,
do this.
baby.
What could go wrong? Oh fuck!
And we got some fun new projects coming up too.
Yes,
So,
all types of stuff. I can't wait to
we got some fun
launch
stuff
out.
coming up.
So, all right.
Well, so do the socials. Follow
Yes.
Terror Trader
Oh,
on
yes.
all of the. On the socials, follow Formaldehyde on all of the socials.
Yes,
the hookup apps.
all the hookup apps.
Follow JDK Horror.
Yeah.
JDK
I like that. I like that he's doing this.
Yeah,
This is nice.
Oh, yeah.
I normally. I don't know why I'm
Franco
talking.
does.
Yeah,
No,
he
this
does.
is-
Yeah,
this is
normally I do.
ambitious.
Normally I do it
on
but
the
this is
gram.
nice.
On
yeah.
Are you on TikTok and stuff?
Just Instagram.
You know
just
what?
Instagram, and then
I'm
that's it.
pissed
Don't
off.
follow
This
me.
is the most excited he ever is during the podcast.
This
It's
is
like
amazing.
leaving.
Yeah.
It's leaving. This is the attitude you should have when we start the
Yeah.
I am
podcast.
starving. Okay.
Oh my god.
Me too. Yeah, he's
I can't wait till you see his energy for real.
Right.
You'll see.
Ugh.
And your Instagram
No,
follow
don't
him. Yeah,
do
don't
it.
follow
I
him.
won't approve
Yeah.
it.
at the _wolf tummy.
I will not.
He will decline it.
yes,
He will
I will.
decline it after we make fun of your profile
Message
together.
him when he
appreciate
doesn't
the
answer.
effort. I appreciate the request. But
Come
Yeah.
yell at us. Yes.
all right. Well, then
All
that's
right.
it. Goodbye,
Yeah.
2023.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Thank you, bye.
2023.
Bye.
Later.